Oh. Give me a sec. Hi everyone. Jesus Christ. I had trouble with my model. Um, Look, have you noticed in past streams where my mouth doesn't actually move that much, even if I talk like this, right? Like it does. It's not necessarily accurate, actually, or it doesn't follow my movements. I really need to get this re-rigged. Jesus. Ah, ah. Okay, yeah, no, I need to get this re-rigged. Probably gonna have it done probably next month though. I don't think my riggers are not free these times. Anyway, hi chat. How have been going? How's it been going? Uh interesting past couple of weeks that we've had actually. Have you guys noticed? Shit ton of drama that happened after I came back. It seems like TBH. I don't want to laugh at the situation, right? But it seems like I actually came back at the perfect fucking time. Mm-hmm. I came back at the perfect time. Cuz the original plan was that I was supposed to come back at November. What a way to wrap up 2025. And we still have 2 more months, by the way. We still have 2 more goddamn months. We don't know what's gonna happen in November. We don't know what's gonna happen in December too. And actually, you know what? I have some things to like actually deal with come December. Cause so okay, I'm gonna rant a little bit, right? I'm gonna rant a little bit. This December, I'm probably gonna get fucked by taxes. The reason for that is that the way my YouTube, the way how Google takes for my AdSense right now is that I sent them the necessary tax information that I got, and because the US and the Philippines have a tax treaty, I am only going to get taxed like 8 or 10% of my YouTube earnings. So if I get like 10, let's say I get like $1,000 every month, I'm gonna get like $900, right? That's what's gonna happen. And you know what? I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But if I don't get my tax stuff dealt with literally come December, that 10% is gonna be 30%. And that hurts. That actually fucking hurts. So, and the thing is, they're looking for something called a tax residency certificate, but the problem with the Philippines is that regional offices don't have that. I legit have to go to Manila in order to deal with it. And to me, that's painful. To me, that's just all kinds of retarded. Yep. So, it's either I don't have to deal with any of this shit, and I don't have to deal with any of this shit, but I get taxed 30%, or I have to like pay a lot of fucking money just to get this potentially figured out, and I get the way it is. Don't fly with Air Asia. Yeah, are you far away from Manila? Yeah, I am. I don't live in Manila. I live in the provinces. Yes, I do need actually plane ticket to Manila. And the problem is, because it's the Burr months, plane tickets to Manila are fucking expensive. I can afford it, it's just annoying. Because it's not just the plane tickets I need to worry about. It's my Airbnb, or my food, the transport that I have to fucking pay in order to get there. It's all kinds of shit. Better get your Manila trip before December. That's the plan. I plan to get it dealt with by like November 20 or something. Yeah. Why do you need to go to Capital? Can't do it online or regional office? Yes. One of the requirements for that shit. Okay, so the thing is, I talked to the person. I talked to the fucking the division that's responsible for handing me this certificate, and I asked if I could I could try to handle this online, and they said, can you give us the documents? I can't guarantee that I can't guarantee that we're gonna be able to give this to you, but if you email us the documents, we'll try our best. And chat, when it comes to the Philippines, whenever somebody says that, the answer is most likely no. Abso-fucking-lutely. I hate it. I actually fucking hate it. Like, I hate it. I don't like this. God, it makes me wanna ask you guys to fucking, if you guys wanna be members, donate to me anywhere else but YouTube or some bullshit. Cause it's painful. It's actually painful. I hate it. That being said, my November and my October earnings are gonna be safe. My December earnings, though, like for example, so the way YouTube goes is that December earnings are gonna get paid by January. So my literally, if I get like more money in December than October and November, I'm gonna get screwed. Yep. When you get your silver button, you can sell it and buy a car. Oh fuck, true. True. There's probably some kind of market for that. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. George 999. I was Filipino. I wish I wasn't though. I'd rather be Indonesian or something. Back in my day, the biggest drama used to be a dog getting shot, not essays left and right. You're not wrong. Back in my day, back in back in ye olden days of the golden age of the internet, the biggest drama was fucking Chris Chan. Yeah. Chris Chan. God, I remember that. I remember that whole it makes me, it actually makes you think, right? Is laughing at Chris Chan and lol cows like actually funny? Like, okay, for the longest time I've been laughing at lol cows for like a long time. But then I started like deflecting. I saw this video saying that fucking lol cows are basically just abused fucking people with a society that failed them, now laughing at them, and I'm like, you're not necessarily wrong, but at the same time, these fucking people committed some absolute goddamn atrocities, right? There's a certain point in time where, like, maybe the lol cows deserve to be laughed at. But at the same time, like I said, if it's like minor social oopsies, like, a person that shits on the fucking street because they don't know how or they weren't taught how or some bullshit like that, if it doesn't involve a crime, that's probably when I'll start laughing at it or something. I don't know. Yeah. Every Filipino wants a reroll on their nationality. I mean, to be fair, I could live in a worse country, to be fair. I could live in a country, for example, that doesn't have a tax treaty with the US. I could have that. I'd rather not have that. But you're not wrong. I guess every country has its own problems. Some of them failed themselves. Oh, that is true. You're not. Yep. Okay. Did you see the trailer for the next Tekken 8 character? No, I haven't actually. No. What happened to Annie again? Okay, actually, you know what? Let's start with that. Let's start this whole drama with that. So, Annie. Okay. Annie. Oh shit, where's my... Oh, there we go. Chatters. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's start listing the drama here, okay? Annie. What happened to Annie isn't actually that much, like... It's not necessarily like a big deal. It's more so just recently, Annie announced the reason why she stopped interacting with Neuro-sama that much, right? To give you a TLDR, Annie and Neuro-sama and Vidal hasn't interacted for entire months now. A lot of the Swarm, Vidal's and Neuro-sama's fanbase have been asking Annie where she went, did she abandon her daughter, and all this sort of shit. But then, just recently, Annie spoke out about why that is, and she says the reason why was that she fell in love with Vidal, and she literally cannot work with Neuro-sama or anything because she gets like too tired, or like she gets too like mentally attacked whenever she thinks about the fact that Vidal fucking rejected her, right? And eventually she had to step back from the Neuro-sama project for her own sake. And the reason why she's just telling us this now is because now, finally, she's moved on a little bit, and people can't stop talking to her about it, right? It's not like a drama, right? It's more so it's a very unfortunate situation of a VTuber that Like, it's a very unfortunate situation of a VTuber that I don't even know how to describe it to BH. It was just unfortunate, I guess. Yeah. So shipping real people will be weird in my opinion, at least pushing it to this level. Yeah, we see a lot of examples of that in the Takamori space, in the Vox and Shoto situation, just to be fair to both corpos, right? Like it really does make the relationship weird for people because the problem with and heck, let's take it to V Shoujo, fucking Sea Dog VEA and Iron Mouse. Like, and unfortunately, is just a thing that happens. I'm not personally part of that kind of community. You know, there's an entire industry for that, right, chat? Like the whole pro shipper community or something like that. I forgot exactly what what that part of the entertainment sector is called, but there are people that like to ship each other just so they could make like fanfics. If you know Agnes Takion from fucking Uma Musume is like these kinds of people. Yeah, a lot of fans just do that. But anyway, regarding the Nuro-sama situation, we actually have a response. Well, not a response, but like Vidal actually addressing the situation a little bit here, right? Vidal addresses Annie after her leaving the Neuroverse. Okay, so we're gonna start watching this now. We're gonna watch this now. Give me a sec. I'm gonna do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's watch this.
This one, because you're a little immature. I don't really want you making any insensitive comments.
Okay.
Okay. Basically,
bro, she fucking mutes Nuro-sama just so Nuro-sama's not gonna shit on Annie. That's crazy, bros. That's actually crazy.
For those of you that haven't already heard, Annie said earlier this week that she's stepping away from the project. She talked a little bit about her reasoning on her stream. You can go watch the clips of that if you want to. I'm not gonna go into any detail about it, just out of respect for privacy of everyone involved. I think the important thing to note is there's no real drama here or anything.
There isn't. There isn't. You guys have to remember there really isn't. It's just a sad situation overall.
Sometimes people just go down different paths. But yeah, that's that. I'm super grateful, though, for all the help that she's given us, me and the twins. Dude, I still remember when Nura had her default model, and I was trying to get her an original model for the first time. My plan was actually like commission someone on Fiverr for cheap, all right?
Hey,
maybe get one.
I respect that.
One of my friends.
I respect that.
Rig the live 2D model like once or twice to like slap some things together. It would have been ass. It would have been such a bad model.
That makes it funny though.
No, it would have been terrible.
That would make it funny, yeah.
She helped me see the
the lights.
Yep. Yeah, because I mean I had no idea what I was doing when I entered the VTubing space. But yeah, I don't know. Wanted to wish her the best going forward.
Okay.
And I hope you guys all do the same.
Aww.
Oh yeah, I think part of the reason she wanted to talk about it on stream is because she was getting a lot of harassment from people.
Yeah, a lot of people frequently, consistently keep asking Annie what the fuck is going on.
About the twins and the models and stuff. And like, dude, that is so shit behavior, man. It's fucked. I know it's not most of you, and I always feel weird talking about this kind of thing because I feel like those of you with listening comprehension or the self-awareness to understand that, like, you're not the people that need to hear this, I guess. But yeah, if you do see people harassing, I don't know, don't harass them back, but like call them out on it or something. I don't know.
That's valid. Yeah, always call them out. See, I have a little bit of an issue with the shipping community. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little tirade, right? just a little bit. I respect the whole shipping movement, right? Like, I think that's fine. I think that's fun. Like, even I myself have gone on to that kind of bandwagon for like multiple times in the past regarding like media that I actually like. But people just get weird, right? It's it's the same kind of people that can't distinguish fiction from reality. Because for a lot of these people, like the more problematic people who actually try to force this or like find an answer for bullshit that they shouldn't or don't have the right to know, they want to make the reality consistent of their like daydream imagination delusion, right? That way they can feel validated or that it feels better if it's actually like real IRL. So they can make their fanfics a lot more accurately. They can headcanon a little bit more vividly and some bullshit like that. It's like, it's people like that. And obviously, it's not just the shipping community or like, it's not just the shipping community that does this. It's also like the more insane parts of a fan base, right? Like, obviously, a lot of the swarm are like okay people. It's people that like aggressively push for the Neuro-sama agenda, not knowing that it's actually harming the Neuro-sama agenda. They fucking harass Annie and say bullshit, ask bullshit like, why have you left fucking the Neuro-sama? How dare you leave your daughter alone? Like some bullshit like that, right? Like, they're a very vocal minority, but the problem with vocal minorities is that it gives the illusion of a large demographic. They're a very tiny amount of people, but because a lot of people give them attention and a lot of people give them likes, it makes it sound as if it's a big deal or that it is the general consensus or some bullshit like that. And that sucks because everyone gets affected by that. I get affected by that. Whenever I read some weird Twitter thread or some bullshit anywhere and I see a lot of people reacting to it or put a lot of attention to it, now I start to associate and generalize because of that sentiment. And I imagine a lot of you guys do too.
It's shit, and don't do that. I don't want anyone to ever do that. And that doesn't just go for Annie. That's literally everybody.
Yep.
There is no reason to do that. But I mean, yeah, I know it's like not many of you, and also the people that are hearing this probably aren't the people that need to hear it, but I need to say something anyway because it's shit behavior.
Good.
But yeah, we needed to cover that real quick. I know she hasn't been around much for a while, and there wasn't much like sort of family content.
Family content
and last,
is wild.
I think. But I did want to clear up some of the confusion sort of around her plans going forward. And yeah, it was something we need to talk about. But yeah, I wouldn't expect too much change. Just need to say that. Before we get into actual Abandoned Archive development,
okay.
Who's excited for Abandoned Archive development?
Okay.
Sigh. Sorry about that. Just needed a minute there.
Okay, Neuro.
Yeah, no, me too.
Say something. Where's your funny quips? Dude, I love the fact that he had the awareness to mute Neuro-sama because you goddamn know Neuro-sama, you know, the fucking AI that she is, was gonna spit some bars roasting Annie or some shit. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you?
Oh. Oh, that's kinda cute.
Are you sure? You don't have to pretend for my sake.
No, it's fine.
Holy shit, okay. That's actually cute now.
It is not, but I appreciate you at least talking about it.
Okay.
It's obvious you care, even if you don't show it.
Okay. Damn, that kinda... Yeah, holy crap. Good thing it's not fucking evil in this goddamn thing, chat. Yeah. I think this is so cute, man, that she actually understands that dad is sad. Yeah, she is one smart language LLS. Language learning model, LLM. I don't remember. I don't exactly know what the terminology is. Yeah, but she is like very smart in that regard. Yeah. I wanna read some comments. Damn. True, I literally feel it as a parent explaining to his kid divorce. Sometimes people just go into different paths. And Neurosama, I don't know if Neurosama would understand it. No, see, chat, this is I have a rat, right? Like, I have a rat. I have this rat where Vidal is unironically going to push and create Neurosama as like a pillar AI of the internet, right? Where 30 years in the future, Vidal is gonna be dead, but Neurosama is still gonna be here. And she's not gonna have an owner, she's just gonna be her own like language learning model, right? Yeah, maybe obviously there's still gonna be a developer behind her and shit like that, but like they are crafting this story of this goddamn AI having fun, trying to learn about the world, and eventually as Neurosama and the rest of her former companions fucking die out or stop being a content creator, she just goes at it alone, exploring the world on her own. She leaves the nest, so to speak. Yeah, like she's gonna become her own thing. I don't know if AI is gonna ever become that advanced where she's not gonna need a developer to continue developing her shit, but like she could become Skynet. Yeah, no, exactly. Like I think that's a really cool thing to like think about, right? I don't know. She drives one of those clanker VTubers used on conventions. Yeah. That's the theme of her OC song. Yeah, partly why I also like think about that is that I listened to her song, to her original song. Yeah, and that was basically the basis of my rat. I think that's where Vidal is taking Neurosama if we are ever gonna reach that technology. It's a very cute lore story. Oh, I mean, I have a Neurosama video coming on soon, so I'm not gonna leak most of it, but like it's part of the reason why Neurosama is so popular, I would like to think. It's not because it's just a funny haha waifu bot, it's a lot more deeper than that. Mm-hmm. Shitty situation at least, but best outcome at least. Yeah. You know, it's far better than Annie dropping a Google Doc about how Vidal is a creep because Vidal rejected her. Imagine that, actually. Wouldn't that be super funny? Yeah. YouTube chat being scuffed right now? Oh shit. Let me change it. Oh no, it just works like that. Yeah. I could imagine that horrible alternate reality. Yeah, dude, if there was genuinely like beef between them, I can see that happening. Like I feel like we have a baseline of what constitutes as a normal VTuber now. But good thing she isn't that petty. Yeah, no, exactly, Hell Draco. Good thing she isn't that petty. Yeah. Aside from that, actually, let's go over like a certain situation. Let's go over the certain situation. I saw this like long ass vent tweet from Dokibird, and you know what? I think it's an important read because many people underestimate how busy content creation can, how hard and busy content creation can like do for your mental, right? Like it's genuinely hard. So give me a sec. Let me change this. Oh yeah, good luck, Jake Master. Have fun with work or something. VT certainly thinks Annie is quite schizo. I mean, a lot of VTubers chat, even myself, right? We're all kind of mentally ill to a certain extent. We're all kind of like autistic in a certain way. We all have some kind of undiagnosed mental illness. It just depends, I guess, on if that mental illness can develop into something more severe, right? Yeah. So let's read this. Let's read this from Dokibird. Today was a special day for me. I'm not even sure if burnout is the right word, but I've been in a slump since the start of the year. God damn. I tried my best to hide how bad it has gotten to my friends and Dragoons since I thought that it will be okay. I will get better, that this will eventually stop. Despite that, months will pass and it was still the same, and my living environment started reflecting the mental state I was in. I also started being less social as my social battery was low, always ghosting and barely replying to people and abandoning projects and ideas while just trying to exist. It was getting harder for people to reach me as I looked at my messages, and just never had the energy to reply back. The only person that really knew was my manager, and I'm really thankful that he did his best to man the ship, while since I wasn't in the right headspace, the business side of things just couldn't stop and wait for me. I kept pushing myself and just kept going, thinking that things will improve soon, but I was disassociating more and more, and I never felt well rested despite sometimes sleeping 14 hours a day. Chat, this is depression. Doki Bird has the... Oh god. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking diagnose her here, but right? But like this was what I experienced when I was fucking depressed. Right? Like, back in 2020 to 2022, yeah, same, my dude. I slept for like 15, 16 hours a day, only ate once, and despite that, I always felt tired. I'm a workaholic, or I became a workaholic, but back then, I didn't even have any semblance of a work ethic, right? But even then, I was still tired for some reason. She needs a vacation, not sleep. Yeah, true. But the problem with these kinds of conditions, chat, so to a certain extent, I can relate to this. I've experienced, I mean, if you're a member, then you might have seen my my membership vlog. I know exactly what this feels like. It may be much worse for her because she has like worse responsibilities, right? Not worse, bigger responsibilities than I do. The thing about surviving in the world is that you still have to do whatever it takes. You have to still grind. You still have to keep working, even if you're, collapsing from the inside. And if a break or two can't help, then you need a longer break. And sometimes even the longer break isn't gonna cut it. Yeah. It doesn't seem hard because no one sees the stuff that you have to do behind the scenes. It seems to drain you no matter where you are in your creative journey. Yes, so the problem with being a content creator, chat, is that you never relax. You can never relax. Every single day for you is going to be like, you're gonna have worms in your brain telling you, what should I do next? What can I do next? What's the next video idea? How can I monetize this? What does my chat want? What can I do to improve myself? When should my next stream be? Like, it's going to be endless roiling of questions that will never lead anywhere, and sometimes it becomes like paralytic. If you're a content creator, you have 100% experienced a point of time where you are super overwhelmed with like your creative responsibilities, and especially if you have like IRL work, and you will not be able to move. It is so paralytic. It's actually crazy how dangerous it can get sometimes. My apartment... Oh, I already read that. The floors was barely visible as clothes, figures, plushies, and other random junk were scattered everywhere. There was even a stack of flattened cardboard boxes that was building up since the beginning of a year in a corner. I kept telling myself, tomorrow you will fix your life, get your shit together, but that tomorrow kept getting pushed back. 2 weeks ago was a big wake-up call for me when I missed my flights to New York for a business trip. Ooh, that fucking sucks. I knew at that point that I was a mess and had to start focusing on self-care and to stop self-sabotaging myself. So I made a plan with my manager, and when I come back from my trip, little steps on how I can slowly improve my lifestyle and productivity. I started off really small, such as cleaning my keyboard and replacing my desk mat. Little things that improved my workspace until I was ready for the biggest task that was bothering me the most. So this is helpful, chat. Yes. This is helpful, right? Like, yes, actually, cleaning yourself and even working out helps. It really helps. When I was in a bit of a rut back in 2023, 2022, going to the gym was actually helpful. You need that dopamine that comes from like moving a lot. You don't even have to go to the gym. You just have to, like, let's say you have to bike, start jogging, like move your muscles. Like move your muscles. That can generally help. Yeah. And if not that, then clean your workspace. Cleaning actually helps you a lot more than you think. Oh shit, Greg D, thank you for the super chat. Crash outs, burnouts, scandals, docs. Is this one of the worst months in VTubing, or is February 2024 still the higher watermark? So, I would like to think, Greg D, that yes, February 2024 was like it was like a concentrated drama, right? Like, there was one big fucking eruption of drama, and then it petered out from there. October was like significant eruptions of drama scattered and sprinkled throughout like the entire month. You know, I'm gonna start listing down everything in this little notepad over here, okay? We're gonna start doing that. Anyway, today was finally the day. I got up early and spent the entire day just cleaning my bed, closet, and bedroom and the rest of the apartment. I was finally able to see the floor again. I know it's just one problem out of many that I need to fix, but I'm still proud of myself. I'm also sorry to everyone that I had ghosted, and I appreciate everyone for being so patient with me. I want to revive some of my projects that I had abandoned and slowly reply to people again, but I don't want to overwhelm myself too so fast. So I hope everyone will continue to be patient with me. Good. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's great. Also, damn, the rot maxing does go hard though. I was finally able to see the floor again. It's like, out of context, that would be the funniest, most Menhera thing ever, but in context, it's just sad. Me as I look into that one pile of clothes that has been there in the corner for almost a year. Okay, so, me personally... Okay, I'm gonna explain that later. Okay, actually, no, I'm gonna say it now. Me personally, having a female roommate helps. Because, like, I clean up after myself, but I wouldn't say I'm the best at it. Right? Having a girl around to, like, fucking boss you and to, like... Having a girl around that makes you, like, cautious about where to put your garbage, about how much dirt or scatteredness tolerance she can handle is, like... It's good to keep you on your toes. So it, you know... It's good to keep you on your toes so you can never truly, like, rot max. Yeah. That's what it is. Bro, is it... Oh, okay. No, chat. No, I'm not... No. It's just that it's shameful, okay? I'm not getting whipped. I'm not getting beaten the fuck up. I'm not getting yelled, actually. It's just that, as a man, I would rather not be seen as a fucking dirt. Like a dirt person. Or a dirty person, rather. Mixed gender roommates. I don't know if that's like something you guys don't have in that place, but I mean, I did tell you guys, right? Like, my entire, most of, like, 90% of my family and like 80% of my friends are females. So, a lot of women in my life are actually very comfortable with me to a point where, like, you know, they can live with me in the same house. Like, it's rare, but it does happen. Yeah, no, true. Chat, and the solution is super simple. The solution is super simple. Just don't sexually harass your friends. Yep. Did you see what Shondo said to Sakana at the end? Oh, I did, actually. The whole, I'm gonna kill Face Connect or something. Yeah. They think you're gay. No, not really. No. I mean, okay, so a lot of people in my life think I'm gay, but not because of the way I move, but the way I talk. Right? Like, in the Philippines, being good at English and having like a certain accent that makes you like slightly, you know, above average in English makes it seem like you're intelligent, so you must be gay. Like, I don't know if that's a thing in anywhere else in Southeast Asia, but in the Philippines, that's pretty much the case. Any like 20-year-old Filipino is gonna hear my voice, they're gonna think I'm gay. 100%. They're gonna fucking think I'm gay. So of course I'm straight, bro. Yeah, intelligence is gay. Yeah, I don't know why. I actually don't know why they think that's gay. Yeah. Why are you not gay? I'm just not gay. I like women. Yeah, I like boobs. I'm a goon. Okay, to be fair, Doki Bird, this isn't that much. This isn't that much, right? Like, I mean, maybe it was way worse. Maybe it was infinitely worse when before she started cleaning it. But like, good for her. That's why you're liking women is the gayest. Oh fuck, you're not wrong. I like women, so I must be gay. 3 trash bags doesn't sound like much. Yeah, no, not really. Me personally, 3 big, like, extra large trash bags is like 4 days worth of cleaning. But then again, I have cats, so that might be it. The next step is fixing my sleep schedule because I was exhausted from cleaning my apartment. I fell asleep and now I'm awake and want to stream Rivals in an hour. So you literally have to remember that every time Doki streamed for the past 3 weeks or something, past few months, you were watching a girl failure rot maxing. That's hot. Honestly, that's kind of hot. I don't know why I found that. Fuck! I have no idea why that's hot. Okay, so there's a certain type of woman, the girl failure, that for some reason is so attractive to me. Absolute loser women are so attractive. And I don't know if that's just because they're mentally ill or because it's a subversion of the whole fucking girl boss, fucking Hollywood, fucking feminism, emasculating fucking literally every female that they see or some shit. Yeah, I don't know why that's hot to me. But like, sorry chat, I don't like fake girl failure bullshit. No, I like real girl failures. I want real absolute loser women. I like women like... This is... I'm gonna get fucking cancelled. Okay, I have strange tastes. Of course I have strange tastes. I've been in the internet for a little too long. Look, all I'm saying is that there's... Actually, fuck, I'm gonna make that into a video. I'm gonna make that into a video, chat. Holy shit. No, I have like... In my head, I've already came up with like 3 bullet points. 3 big-ass 5-paragraph bullet points that I can make into like a 15-minute video, so I'm gonna save my speech and save it for like a main channel video. Yeah. So, good. All I'm saying is that girl failures, good. I can already imagine the thumbnail. The thumbnail is going to be like Crony saying, I'm gonna kill myself, and the title is gonna be called, Why Is This Attractive? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Expect that new video, chat. Alright, wrap it up. I thought you already made a video about girl failures. No, I haven't. I made a video about Menheras, but not girl failures. Yeah. Did you go into the newest girl failure doujin? No, I haven't. I'm not really into doujins, chat, actually. Not the subway arc again. Dude. Yeah. Look, man. Okay. No. Stop it. I have to save it. I already categorized them, okay? Look, you know what? I already categorized them. There's 4 types of girl failures. 1, the doomer. 2, the femcel. 3, the degenerate. And 4, the woman. Derogatory. Chat, I'm being fed. The CIA is infecting my brain with like whatever they deleted from the dark web and pouring it into my head right now. And I have like 5 paragraphs to describe all of these fucking people. But like I said, I want to save it for the next video. Okay, I don't know when that video is gonna come out, but I have to, after this stream, I'm gonna have to start scripting it. The creative juices are flowing. Okay, relax. Okay. Relax. I'm telling myself to relax. Oh, hi, Rayorbe. Long time no see. Oh, shit, hi. Yeah, it has been a long time, actually, Rayorbe. I haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome. The muses have stuck the end, yeah. So, anyway, let's start like listing down. Oh, is that the Apollo? Hi! Welcome to the stream! Hi! I'd expect you here. You're welcome. It's nice to have you. God damn. I almost didn't notice you. Hi! We're just talking about how girl failures are like... Why girl failures are attractive. And actually, you know what? I'm not just gonna say that girl failures are attractive. They're actually the way of the future. Okay, this is gonna be the thesis for the video, okay? I'm already leaking it. Girl failures are punk rock. In a world of women who wants to be girl bosses and independent and fake and manipulative and want to take back control, girl failures are honest in their flaws. We like them not because we want to change them. We like them because we like them. Oh, because they are perfect for who they are. God, bars. Fuck, this should be a video right now. No, I can't leak this. I have to keep this in. I have to keep this in. Holy shit. I'm leaking it. Okay. Relax. Hold. Restraint. This is gonna be so misogynistic. Dude, I think this is the opposite of misogynistic, right? Like, what is more feminist than accepting flawed women? And even not just accepting flawed women, loving flawed women. And preferring them over, like, women who wants to be perfect. You know? Like, yeah, no, chat. So, chat, no, don't worry. I already have a 3,000 word document right now I have in my head. All I have to do is pour all of this down. Aren't all people flawed? Yes, but, like, a lot of people wants to hide their flaws. Obviously, for obvious reasons, right? But if, I think the reason why the girl failure is so attractive is because of honesty, of vulnerability. Yeah. Those same femcells would still attack you later. I mean, I don't really care. Chat, we have spent, like, okay, chat, we have been through the thick and thin, right? I don't think you guys care about what other people think. I personally don't care about what other people think. A video is a video. A creative topic is a creative topic. You know what I mean? Yeah. My Oshi locked herself out of her car and couldn't find her key only to find it around her neck 3 hours later. See? How is this not cute? How is this not cute? Like, isn't this way more preferable to a girl that loses her car keys and refuses to acknowledge that fact or something? Like, isn't that cooler? God, I love my girl failures, dude. Like, clumsy people. Why does he sound like an NPC? Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Hold on, I need to calm myself. Okay, chat. I need to calm myself down. See, I hate it. Why did I have... Okay. I hate it whenever I get, like, flashes of brilliance like these. Whenever it's, like, in a very inappropriate time. Because when I do, I get super autistic. I get, like, super weird about it. There was one time, okay, so I have my next, well, not my actually next video. Like, I have a video coming soon about, men want to be manipulated. So, this is the thesis of the video. Obviously, this is not, like, this sounds bad out of context, but once you see the video and once you see the thumbnail, it'll make sense, right? But, like, this was, like, one of the videos that I was super passionate making about, right? You're gonna see it probably in 2 weeks. So, the premise of the video... Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the premise of the video. I'm just gonna explain why it sucks that I keep having, like, video ideas that are bangers, or, like, the video ideas that I think are really cool in the middle of very inconvenient times. Chat, if I wasn't streaming right now, I would literally lose sleep, drink copious amounts of coffee just for me to finish the video that I just talked about, the girl failure video. This video in particular, chat, what men want to be manipulated. This video in particular took me 10,000 fucking 10,000 words. And then I had to boil it down because a lot of what I wrote were super incomprehensible. Okay, maybe not incomprehensible, but they're not necessarily that relevant to the topic at hand, right? Like, it goes beyond that, so I have to boil it down to, like, I don't know, 2,500 words or something. Yeah, that's how bad it was. Hold on. Look, I'm gonna show you proof. I'm gonna show you proof. Look. Okay. Where is it? I'm gonna find it right now. Wait. I'm gonna find it. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Give me a sec. We want a girl who can sell us a dream, e.g. HoloLive. That is what... Yeah? No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Where is it? Where is the video? Why can't I find it? Actually, you know what? Fuck, I'm not gonna find it. It's gonna derail this entire stream. Okay? Whatever. Sorry for being autistic. Yes. Let's go on with the topic at hand here, okay? Chat, let's go back to the original point of the stream. So, water rail. You're not wrong. Holy shit. Oh god. Roll it back. Yeah, exactly. So, a lot of stuff happened this month, right? We have the 1,000-page Google Docie, which is a banger name, by the way. You already know what happened here. We have the Ku Maria incident from V4 Mirai. We have the Phase Connect delay. Debut delay, sorry. We have, I guess I'm gonna add the concerning Dizzy stream. We have the Emiru TwitchCon situation. We have the Gunrun declaring bankruptcy and no way to return the money. We have TwitchCon VTuber gifts thrown away. We have, I guess the Ani and Vidal situation, but like, I don't know if I constitute that as a drama. I'm probably not, okay, we're not gonna write that down. Oh shit, did somebody, oh, thank you for the tip, Tarja. Hold on, let me read your shit real quick. God damn it. Well, it's good to see that the thing finally works. The notification. Fellas, is it gay to like women? You're literally boning something that came out of a guy's schlong. True! You're not wrong. Okay, look, chat. In that same vein, are you really boning a woman if you have a condom on? Right? Right, like, okay, look. If you wash your hands with plastic gloves, right? You're not actually washing your hands. Your hands didn't touch the soap and the water. So if you have a condom on and you're banging somebody, your dick isn't touching the woman's vagina. So are you really fucking somebody? Yes, you can still feel it. You can still also feel the water in the soap, but it's not like, you know. Flawless logic. Yeah, true. I love confusing people like that. Look, okay, so the reason why I say this joke is because in the Philippines, people are unironically stupid enough to believe it. Like, okay, there was one time, right? Like, okay, look. I have a group of friends. They're guy friends. This is why Futa is a superior choice. True. Derailed again. Yeah, I know. It's this stream, right? This fucking stream. For some reason, we can't focus on anything. I'm literally pulling a Kiara right now. Okay, look. All I'm saying, chat, is that I'm gonna tell you a story. I was in a group of friends. I was with a group of friends, right? They're very they're college students. This was back in 2023, I would say. They were college students. They were like very like I guess they follow US politics a lot. So they like endorse no racism. Like, you know, like left, okay. So they're very left leaning. Like, I would actually like to say far left leaning, right? So I pull up I decided to troll a little bit. I pull up the predicament, right? Because I pull up the predicament of saying, okay, I'm not racist for making fun of a certain race, right? Especially if that race is my own, and they explain to me why that's racist, and I'm like, not really. Look, and then I tell them, look, there's like 500 races in the world. If I only dislike one race, I'm only 99.9% non-racist, right? So if we're going to go quantitative here, then obviously I'm not racist, right? So, and that they were so dumb, they unironically cannot think around that because they parrot their opinions from Twitter and a lot of like the places that they see. Some of these people, chat, Filipinos literally cannot think for themselves. They literally cannot. It's so amazing that like even like stupid non-arguments and like dumb troll attempts to like confuse them is enough to convince them to change their mind about how to think about a certain things. For some reason, they thought they were like very pondering that, like, you're not necessarily wrong, right? Like, I guess, like, yeah. If I only hate, like, for example, I know we did during this argument or like during this like thought process, I never named a particular race, but like let's example name the Chinese, right? If I don't like the Chinese, but then I don't mind any other race, I guess that doesn't make me racist if I only dislike one race, right? It's so stupid. It's so obviously like. If I'm going to cut off all the bullshit and stop trolling here, right? Obviously, that logic doesn't count, but when it comes to Filipinos and like, I'm guessing a lot of Southeast Asians, it's enough to troll them. I love trolling people, dude. I really do. IRL, I'm like a massive troll. You do not want to be friends with me. Okay, maybe you do. It depends on like your personality. You do not want to be friends with me IRL because I rage bait people. But obviously, I make sure that it's like all well and dandy, you know. I have a lot of friends. IRL. Definitely, I have a lot of friends. But like, I rage bait a lot of people. And because in Philippine culture, rage baiting and like those kinds of non-safe, edgy humor is like actually the meta, I have a lot of IRL friends because of that. Obviously, if I say jokes like that in the internet, cancelled for the 5th time, right? But like, in the Philippines, it's like, it's funnier. It's actually funnier. Yeah. Gaslighting is my best skill as a Filipino. True. Look, man. All I'm saying is that you just, when it comes to people that you obviously can sense that it's not like, they can't think for themselves or that they're easily swayed by other people who makes like a non-argument or like are easily change their mind. If they can just sway people a certain direction, it's so easy to like make people believe a certain thing. And that's how I get my way. IRL, rather. Dean is the guy that gets you killed because he decides it's a good idea to shitpost when a gangster is threatening your life. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Dude, all I'm saying, I live with the principle that if it's funny, you are forgiven. Yeah. It's funny if it's funny, it can be forgiven. It doesn't matter what you say. Yeah, I'm a humor supremacist. Oh, hold on. What is the super chat? Also, that guys, Seko Saharang VTubers in TwitchCon. Oh yeah. There's also that, yo man. Yeah. Oh god. Fuck. There was like another example. Fuck. There was another example. This time I trolled a Fuck. Oh, there's too many stories. I have too many stories I want to share, but the stream is not for that. The stream is not Okay, but seriously, chat. You want to rage bait somebody that's like super into non-racism? Just tell them that I'm not racist if I only hate one race because there's like 500 races or something, and because there's 500 races, that only makes me 0.1 racist. So I'm 99.9% not racist. So I'm basically not racist, you know? It's fucking that's how you just throw them that, and then it's gonna become funny. Yeah. Easy. Also, I sent a second TTS. What the fuck? Why did it not? Oh, it's not record. Okay, Tharja, it's not registering in my social Streamlabs, so it might have not gone through. So yeah, chat, have fun. I'm a nihilist, but like I'm more of the fun nihilist, right? It's like nothing matters in the world, so why not fucking sow chaos and have fun? That's all it takes. That's what I believe in. Obviously, you have to also factor in like just don't hurt people, I guess. And my main principle when it comes to like having fun is that as long as it doesn't hurt people, as long as people around me know that I'm just trolling and that we're all having fun, it's like that's okay. That's okay. What was the topic again? Oh fuck. Yeah, we were listing down the dramas that happened this month, right? Okay. Yeah. TwitchCon VTuber gifts thrown away. There was like a large discussion over on Twitter about like male VTubers. I think Chacha started a discussion, or maybe her tweet started the discussion actually. Like she was just giving advice on how to be a successful creator overall, but then like, you know, obviously it grew into a male VTuber dilemma. So we have that. Oh yeah, the Marie FD versus Barry Loaf situation. We have that. We have Miskiff, the Emeru situation. We have whatchamacallit? What else happened? Oh yeah, talking about male VTubers, Suisse made a comment about how to grow holostars. Oh yeah, the dog situation. God damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of good drama. Shonlo threatening Sakana was funny. Yeah, true. Oh yeah. Actually, you know what, Eddie Yaful, I'm not actually familiar with the furry predator Twitch ban drama. I don't exactly know what happened here. I don't know if there's any nuances to this discussion, but I saw this. I just didn't like look at it. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, TBH chat. So like, was the drama that big? Was just a baby furry who got promoted to the main page. Yeah, no, I'm unfortunately I'm not too familiar with what happened there. Obviously, there's a Cutie, Cinderella, and Valkyrie drama. So this one actually was this drama surprised me, or maybe not surprised me, confused me rather, because isn't Cutie Cinderella like Hassan's best friend, and Valkyrie is Hassan's girlfriend? Why are they beefing on Twitter? The impression that I had was that they were beefing on Twitter or something, and it's all about like it's all about virtues again. I didn't get this drama. I didn't understand it. So you know what? Yeah, whatever. Oh, Margarita, thank you for the super chat. Here's some support. Yeah, glad you're fully back. Aw, I appreciate Margot. You've been here for a long time too. I welcome you, brother. Or I guess sister, sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah. No one even talks about Ludwig? Oh yeah, I guess there was the Ludwig drama. That's an extension of the shock collar situation though, so I don't know if that counts. Yeah, so if we have like... I'm not even sure if this completes the entire drama within just VTubing, by the way. But like in streaming in general, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 drama in the span of 20 days. That's crazy. That's more than crazy, actually. God damn. God damn, that's a lot. Yeah, that's more than the February 2024 situation, if I'm gonna be real with you, bros. Jesus. Just mentioned one related to VTubing somewhat, even if small indie. Oh shit, the live birthing one. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about the live birthing thing? Oh, Hunter Rose, thank you so much, dude, for the super chat. That's cool. That's great. Thank you so much. Don't care? Yeah, no, me personally, I don't really care, but I think it's cool. Cool in the sense that it's like, oh, people can do that. That's cool. Like, more of a fascination kind of cool. Does Baz tweet follow up on stream? No, not really. I don't think... virtually inclined? Probably not. It's still connected in some way. So, let's try to counter all of this by spinning the positive, okay? 1. Ina is cute. New outfit. Ina has a new cute outfit. FaZe Connect's successful debut despite the drama. Surprise Mume appearance. Nana Asteria's chat. Oh god. I'm gonna rave about Nana Asteria for a bit, okay? I discovered this girl for a long, and I've supported her for the longest time. I even shouted her out since like back in 2022. And I'm just very proud of her. Like, it's so... the 3D itself was so good. The problem though is that I can't support her. Like, I can't support her the way I used to, if that makes sense. Right? Because I don't want to cause her any trouble. Like, all I can do is like support her by like saying on stream that I've seen her shit, but I don't know if I can directly interact with her on stream or something. Yeah. It would become the drama or baggage. Yeah, no, exactly. I think in general that's my problem with like supporting a lot of VTubers that I like, or even like engaging with VTubers. Because of the volatility of my brand and my name, I can't necessarily engage with these people unless they come to me first, like what Apollo did here. I super appreciate that, by the way. If you stream on YouTube, I'm gonna raid you 100%. So, yeah. So, shit like that. So, she's too idol-like to directly address. Yeah, that's the problem. I think it's also something that a lot of people in the industry face. So, we just have to keep our distance, I guess. But not that it's a bad thing. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just that sometimes, right? Like, I get like the big urge to fucking retweet her shit or comment on her videos or chat on her live chat, but I don't want to bring the baggage, you know? Yeah, no, Firework, I agree. Oh shit, Mindmaster, thank you. Congrats on 100k. Oh, I've actually reached 100k a long time ago. The problem is that I've been bleeding subs ever since my hiatus, and after the lolly video, that was like a cause for, let's say, a filter event. So it's not that much of a big deal. Like so you know, yeah, I'm easily gonna gain that back in the next few months. But thank you for the super chat. And then let's see. We guess First Stage Productions is cool. Like they have a new live. I think one of the most impressive things that First Stage Productions have done so far actually is the fact that they seem to have established themselves as like the proto Nijisanji. Right? Like people know her, people know them, they've established themselves in a small corner of the internet where like female streamers and female audiences in general can like have fun with their male waifus. Yeah. Impressive how their JP branch is in shambles. Yeah, I have no idea. Proto-Niji? Oh, Proto-Niji in the sense where back in 2022, right? Back in 2022, Niji-Sanji had a primarily female demographic and their males were the biggest thing about them. So now, a lot with you know, post Selengate, it's that audience is a little bit scattered, right? A lot of people didn't like what they saw, so they stuck with like Holostars, First Stage, or small indies. Some people still stick with them, but they're very few and far between. Like shit like that. Like the audience kind of scattered, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Jackster. I have no idea. Who the fuck watches Niji in 2025? Oh, a lot of people, actually. Like, a lot of people still watch Niji. Not as much as... Oh, look, Vox is live. Yeah. Obviously, not as much as previous years, but... You know, it's still decent. Oh! Oh my god. Did Vox just start his stream? 3 hours ago.
And did stuff as well.
6 hours. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh. Are the female VTubers like... Are the female VTubers making a comeback in Jisanji? That's fascinating. I'm not even... Okay, no, chat, I'm not even flaming them, okay? I think it's fascinating. It's something worth studying, actually. Because after the Selengate, it seems like there's a huge uptick in the females in the company, but as a result, like, their female demographic left. Now, what's left to discern is whether or not they left because, you know, the males were being exposed for being these sorts of people, or is the female demographic just not good for longevity? Is this Vox's usual time slot? Well, to be fair, I mean, think about it this way, right? Think about it this way. We have a lot of factors we haven't considered, but at the same time, Vox usually wants to stream at Asian hours because you guys have to remember he has a lot of Southeast Asian and Chinese audiences, right? Right now for China and Southeast Asia, it's around 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So they outgrew Vox. Yeah. Actually, no. Is it this is one way to tell if it's a Nijisanji problem, it's a female audience problem, or is it a content creator problem? Let's look at Shoto. Oh, sorry. What's his viewership like? 2,000. Niji legit dominates Western VTuber scene though. I see 10k CCV all the time. Niji Sanji? I don't know about that. Back then, maybe. Yeah, chat, if you guys remember back then, the males in Niji Sanji easily got like 5 to 10k viewership casually. Like an Ike karaoke stream could reach like 30k views. Live viewers, by the way. Like, they were that back then. So now, I want to study on whether or not, which is the problem? Is the content creator the problem, the audience the problem, or is the company the problem? Maybe it's a little bit of all of them, but like, what's the biggest factor? I'm curious. Okay. We're gonna look at Shoto streams. I just need stats, man. I just need stats. Everyone numbers got shot down with how YT and Twitch track lurkers. Now they didn't. I think YouTube still tracks lurkers. Okay, for some reference, so me personally, for example, in terms of live viewership, my live viewership is generally the same. I used to get like 250 to 300 viewerships, and I still do now. My video viewerships definitely fell off though, but that could be just because I suck at my. Okay. Look. 2022. This is the peak. This is their peak. So on peak, they used to earn like 10k ish. But then after the drama and after it settled down, it settled to like 2k, 4k, 5k. So no, actually Shoto is good. Shoto is maintaining his numbers. Shoto is maintaining his numbers. So that this means that this has to be an agency problem then, or a content creator problem. Because if I'm seeing that Shoto, which is a comfy VTuber, comfy female pandering VTuber, is able to maintain his numbers throughout all of this, then it's definitely a Nijisanji and a content creator problem. I mean, obviously, just using Shoto as an example is probably a bad idea, but it's good for reference. Oh, hi, UQ Wilson. Hi, Ezreal. Ooh, that's, Wait, who are these guys? Wait, chat? Who are these guys? Reminder, most content creators have about 2-3 years shelf life unless they get fresh members. That's true, Azihara. Wait, but like, who are these guys? Are these new? Did Nijisanji debut new members? What? When? Wait, when? Wait. I gotta look it up. How come I didn't know this shit? What? 7 months ago. Can I see your associated people, Nijisanji, please? Oh my god. New Nijisanji wave. Okay, but what's their names? I want to study them. Oh, Douglas Diaz. What a goat. Thank you so much, dude. Okay. I'm gonna study you people. I mentioned them when I made a video talking about Niji failures. Okay. Who are your friends? Zeal, Ginjoka, Freodor, Sable, and Kylix Debonair. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the most subs, which is you, I guess, Kylix Debonair, and I'm gonna look at your stats. Just to see how... Okay, that's not bad. This is great, actually. These are cool viewerships. Yeah, okay, so Nijisanji is still not dead. Nijisanji is still not dead. What about Vox Akuma? What's his numbers compared to this? Oh, what the... What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I mean, Vox's numbers isn't the same as it was last 2 years ago, but it's still decent. It's still decent, yeah. So I guess chat Nijisanji isn't dying anytime soon. Why is that the first result? I have no idea, actually. I have no idea. I have no idea. Dr. Coomer. Akuma Archive. Crazy. Don't play Vox ASMR, please. Oh. I won't. Don't worry. I won't. As far as I know, Vox basically isolated himself to his small audience. A small corner, kind of like Hanamakia. I mean... I guess that's kind of the best play when it comes to his situation, right? Like... If we're gonna guess, like, based on like what happened to Vox in terms of his professional relationships with other people, as well as the internal turmoil that's happening inside Nijisanji, then I'm gonna imagine that yes, the plus EV move after all of that happened is to just stick with your own circle and stick with your own corner. And you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. Yeah. Because even that's what I do. Like, that's what we do, chat. Like, we have our own little corner here. We don't necessarily, like, I developed the creed for a reason, right? Like, you don't interfere. You people won't interfere. You're not gonna do anything. Dude was catching strays thanks to the Mary FD drama. True. True. Actually, let's look at Mary FD for a bit. What's her viewership like? Oh, sorry, not that one. Sorry. Okay, let's see your viewership. Okay, so these are around, like... I'm guessing these is like 300, 400 views? Live average viewership? Gotcha. Okay. What was Reimu Endo's like? Ooh. Ooh, I see. I see. So chat, even as Reimu Endo, I think she gets around the same sort of viewership. I'm ignoring these top parts because I'm gonna imagine these are the times when after she announced her membership or her graduation. But like, I'm looking at the couple months back before she announced that, and it seems like she earns are almost around the same time. Graduation announcement buff. Yeah. You always have to avoid that. So I'm gonna imagine these are her actual averages, and it's around the same viewership that she gets as her new persona. Obviously, this is a little higher, but it's like only 2K, 3K higher. So I'm gonna imagine she gets like 600, 800 views in as Reimu. Interesting. I see the strat, Reimu. I see the strat. I see. Excuse me. I see. I remember Mari saying that she didn't expect to hit like 200k for many months. I mean, you kind of have to expect it if you're a ex-Niji or ex-Hololive. But at the same time, I guess it has to depend, right? She's been grinding, so that's probably why. Yeah, the amount of fans are the same. Interesting. I love and hate number streams. Because, like, I don't know, it's always fascinating to look at where people are at now. Especially as the guy that literally archives and fucking looks at the industry and remembers the times, the good old days. But, yeah. Quinn? Oh shit, true, Quinn. Bennett. No, sorry, just Quinn Bennett, please. The drama from the damage from drama usually heals over time. Yeah, yeah. Embrace your your seed number. I mean, it's part of the job, right? It's part of the job. And it makes me. Isn't this Aster? No, this is Kyo Kaneko. This isn't Aster. Okay, these are her highlight clips. I want to see her. I want to see her viewerships. Did he abandon his model? Yes, I remember. Oh, he just streamed. I remember Quinn Bennett saying that he abandoned his VTuber model to get away from the VTuber audience and the VTuber industry in general. Because VTuber fans, especially his type of audience, is just weird. You know, it's just weird. Quinn Bennett. Give me a sec. Average viewers, 100. Oh. Please. Huh. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. I half expected, TBH. I half expected it. It could have been worse. He spent like 10k on a model that apparently wasn't going to be used. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, what's this? We can all agree no one normal likes him, right? I mean, it depends, I guess, on what you constitute as normal. Even when he debuted back in Iluna, I didn't necessarily find, I didn't necessarily like him. I didn't jive with his content, so it's fine. To me, at least. When was the last time Aster streamed on his PL? Oh, you're wrong. Oh, you're right. What was Aster Arcadia's name again? Oh, sorry, PL name. I'm gonna Google it. Because apparently you can... Signia Crocifer. Is that it? No, wait, no, that's the old one. What's his new one? Chat, what is it? Ithea? Okay. Yeah. That's such a gay name. Can I get his link? Can I get his Twitter? Is this it? No, that's not it. God fucking damn it. Athea. Oh, Aetha. Aetha. That is a gay name, dude. Yo, is he making night blue fucking thumbnails? That's crazy, dog. Dog, that is crazy. I remember this era from League of Legends. My parents divorced me after this game or some bullshit. Holy. I mean, of course he's a League streamer. If you look at his Twitch, okay, we're gonna copy paste this. We're gonna copy paste this. I mean, to be fair, chat, 50 viewers. Oh. His last stream was September 27. I see. I see. Damn. I mean, he's trying to make it work, I guess. Did he ever address it? Did he ever address the drama? Oh my fucking... Rainbow retirees. You're gonna make me come, dude. Thank you. Chat, I'm memeing. Haha, I'm memeing. Okay, hi. Hi.
My mic's muted. Hello, 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 everybody. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Aetha. Oh my.
I'm sorry. You sound so gay, dude. I'm so sorry. Don't say it like that. Holy shit.
Oh my god, dude. I haven't done a streaming thing in a while. I'm a bit rusty. Where do I start? I got my own place.
He always did. I never watched him, actually. That's why.
It's always been my dream to get my own place. Look at this. Oh my god. I wanted to get my own place so badly. I'm so happy.
Lead streamer?
Look at this. I got this amazing wall. Pretty good wall, right? But the thing is, it's my wall. And no one else is here. It's my wall. I can be as loud as I want. But,
okay.
You know what? I want to get serious for a second.
Okay.
Okay. So if you will listen. I know there's been a lot of conversation about me.
Okay.
And this may not be the return some of you guys were expecting. I cannot speak on everything that's happened due to circumstances beyond my control.
Okay.
I hope you can understand that and respect that.
Okay.
But in light of it all, I'm just trying to move forward. I'm truly grateful to every single one of you who have waited for so long and still stuck by me. And I know some of you may be here for different reasons, and that's okay too. This is a fresh start for me, and I'd be honored if you gave this new chapter of mine a chance.
Okay.
And that is all I'll say. I really appreciate you guys listening to me say this. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Rainbow. Circling back to apologize to the fans after cooling my head a bit. I understand wanting to put your faith and trust in somebody you looked up to, and you're still free to do so, but I personally hate to see that good faith wasted. Seeing that shocked me. To be clear, I'm mad at him, not you fans. I was and still am exasperated at the thought of him being platformed. When I take great personal issue with that, I just couldn't believe my eyes. Oh man. Put simply, this space needs less bad actors. It should be safer. It should allows for so much anonymity, and it's all too convenient to duck out and rebrand when the heat catches up to you. And it happens all the time. I don't agree with that. Okay, brother. If you were back there during the 2020-2021 era, where there were absolutely no news/drama tubers, where everything was underreported, where everything from 4chan was like, not just 4chan, everything from Facebook, 4chan, Discord, and Twitter were seen as like unconfirmed, just needless, like hate or some bullshit like that. It was way worse back then. Okay, it was way infinitely worse back then. People in general could get away with everything. Like, the worst fucking actors could just duck and disappear, rebrand, debut 2 months later under a new name, and it'll be fine. Oh my god. It must have been crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. It 100% was crazy. Like, obviously, I didn't put too much attention to it, but I saw a lot of, like, indie drama. It was insane, chat. Yeah. cool. Damn. Damn. I want to see the comments. They would have already a second account ready when they had to ditch their current one. Yeah? I mean... Yeah. God. Oh God, I mean... I don't know what we see of it. I don't know what we see of this. I really do not. Twisty is in a weird position, huh? Twisty is a weird situation. It feels like people dislike her but empathize with the fact that she's a victim, but at the same time hate her. Like, it's a very weird situation. I don't know how to, like... I can't gauge the public... What's some call it? I can't gauge the public sentiment around Twisty. If that makes sense. Holy fuck, I have a lot to catch up to. I should probably watch Rima's video or something. Yeah. I just want her to own up to her shitty attitude. I saw her reply. I saw her, what's I call it? I don't know if it's mentioned here. I saw her comment, basically just saying, yeah, no, I'm gonna be unapologetic about it. I don't care, go fuck yourself or something. Well, I mean, obviously that's not what she said, but like, that was the sentiment she was passing off of. Yeah. God damn, I have a lot to catch up to, actually. Fuck me in the ass. Okay, you know what? For next stream, what if I watch, like, fucking Rima's video, actually? I need to catch up. I have a lot of things to catch up about. Twisty is a nut job? Oh yeah, no. Twisty is 100% a VTuber for a reason. She is a VTuber for a reason, my guy. Like, yeah. I would like to think a lot of people are almost similar to Twisty. Twisty was just one of the people that got exposed. But I'm gonna imagine a lot of people in the industry, even the big ones, are similar. Look, dude. All I'm saying, don't meet your heroes. Is she brown or what? I forgot. Twisty is a bit crazy, but she's also honest, so that already makes her better than a lot of VTubers in my book. Me personally, I don't mind her. She's like one of the VTubers that I'm like, oh, hi. Like, I don't... how do I want to say this? I guess my opinion of her is that I don't think... She's alright. You know, she's alright. Like, she gets my respect. Yeah, she's got my respect. God damn. It's, yeah. I mean, obviously, maybe, to be fair, I don't know exactly all of the things that happened, but, like, with the limited information that I have right now, even after, like, how she got exposed as, like, she hates Indians or some shit like that, it's like, oh, okay, I mean, whatever, I guess. I like her content, I just don't want anything. Yeah, no, that's fine, I think. Say so. What about the others? Oh, I know Sun Explosion has been making waves. You don't even know the new Niji engine existed. Educate yourself. True. I know Sunny has been exploding, especially on her alt, All Sunny. Like this has been popping the fuck off. And she's basically doing the format that fuck, what's his name? Nuxtaku fuck. Which content creators do this shit again? Smagalana fuck, I don't know this format. But like this format, like you react to something on stream, you answer it, and then you just farm clips of it. Asmon Gold. I mean it could be Reactuber. Yeah, Reactubers. Like Slop. I mean it can be considered Slop too. Yeah. And me personally, chat, I don't know about you. Right? I don't know about you, but I consume these kinds of content. I do. It's like I don't really like I do. I think it's fun. Sometimes, right? Sometimes. I actually prefer watching a certain video with my favorite content creator reacting to it. Like for example, right? Like let's say it's a internet historian video. No? If it's an internet historian video and let's say Amelia Watson or like Bibu or something is reacting to it, you damn well know I'm gonna watch Bibu's reaction instead of the actual video. Yeah. Yeah. A little slop is fine. Oh, yeah. I mean, I definitely prefer this kind of slop over, like, the slop that I've been seeing lately. I miss Ame. I miss Ame. I miss Ame, too. Actually. Doobie. What has been doing lately? What has been Doobie lately doing? Doobie lately doing. Bro, she hasn't changed? Damn. Damn. What the hell, Doobie? She streams on Twitch? Really? She shouldn't. I think she simulcasts, right? She has to. Please tell me you simulcast. Dude, last month, what is this? Yeah, she definitely simulcasts. Damn. No, Mentor of Momos. I haven't, actually. Doobie hasn't been very active. Yeah. Doobie is... To a certain extent, I can understand where Doobie is coming from. Right? Doobie, I don't know... I don't think she knows the direction of her channel just yet. I miss when Myth was the only large corpo in EN. Oh, God. Honestly, I don't know if I'm watching it with rose-tinted glasses, but I have to agree. When it was just Myth, everything was magical. I have no idea why. Everything just felt magical. Everything was new. Everything was fun. Everybody had their own spaces. None of this drama. Even if there were shit happening in the background back then, it wasn't like tainted with drama and shit like that. Yeah. I miss Myth. I miss Myth. Who are still alive in Myth again? Kali, Ina, and Kiara. Okay. Yeah. What about Saba? Is she still burnt? Okay, so she's a little bit more active than she was as Gura, but she's taking it easy too. Gotcha. She'll be streaming today? Oh. Oh, she's been ill? Okay, gotcha. Okay. That's cool then. That's cool. Interesting. How about wait, no, I mean obviously I know Nimi Nightmare. Chat, what's his phrase? What was A-chan's new person again? A-chan's new thing? A-chan. Yubari Rei. Yeah, thank you, Itsumo. Yubari Rei. What's she like? What's her content? Oh, she's active. She's super active. Chat, okay. Do you guys agree with the rat that the reason why she got out of Cover Corp and started streaming was because she wanted to become her own content creator and not just a fucking staff member? Because that's the impression I get. That's the impression I get. It seems like Yubari just wanted to be her own content creator and Hololive probably wouldn't allow her. Or at least didn't want to give her her own channel. Because if you guys remember, there is literally no A-chan channel. Her channel is the main Hololive channel and that's it. And she can't even stream. She can't play games unless like fucking she gets invited to a collab or something. Yeah. I thought one of her family members were ill. Yeah, so that was like her thing. When A-chan graduated, she said that her priorities changed and that she needed to take care of family. But then again, just because like it doesn't have to be necessarily true, right? Like maybe yes, she did initially graduate because she wanted to just take care of her family. But after like the crisis was over, after like 6 months, she got bored, didn't know what to do, and then, you know, just wanted to come back. Yeah. She explained in her debut lore. Fuck! I need to play a lot of catch up. I need to play a lot of catch up. Yubari's music video? No, I don't want to play it here because you know, I don't want to get copyright struck. I'm guessing it's gonna be this one. Yorishika, Sunny. Covered by Ray. I see. Oh shit, what about Mikineko? Michael, how are you? My beloved. My Menhera queen. Oh damn, she's slacking off. Okay, wow. Okay, cover song. Okay. Not bad. You've been out of it for a while, but whenever you do stream, you get a lot of viewers. She's streaming in Twitch and Kick? What? Hold on. Okay, look. We're gonna go to her Twitter, okay? Please don't flash your boobs. Please don't. I'm gonna go to your media, and I don't want boobs. Okay. Cool. Of course there's boobs. Well, I'm not gonna edit the fucking VOD. I don't care. I stopped caring. Okay. Look. Wood. Oh god, that's a fuck ton of makeup. Okay. Alright, Michael, look. This is a little too much, okay? This is a little too much. That's too much makeup. I know this is the whole Yumi Kawaii shit is like cute and all, but that's a little too much. Twitch. Okay, let's look at her Twitch. Shut up. Oh, she streams like a lot. It's just it's just not on YouTube anymore. Yeah, she had an announcement 10 days ago, and I'm gonna imagine her announcement is, I'm gonna stream more on Twitch now. Respect. Alright, respect. You know, Chat. Was that a Reze cosplay? Yeah, it's a Reze cosplay. You know, chat, to a certain extent, I can actually respect Michael. Like, she's gone through so fucking much. She's been accused of a lot of dangerous shit. Of actual, almost, like, crimes worth ruining an entire person's career over. But, like, the will to survive. You know, like, I truly do respect that. That sheer will to survive. I will make it. I will stay here. I will stubbornly stay here. I don't care what the fuck you think. I might like suffer in my and roil over my mental illness with the fucking world might be against me. But despite all of that, I will be here. Fucking doesn't care. I don't care. Regardless if you want me here or not. Like, I can respect that. You know, like that's some, oh god, that's a lot of boobs. That's a mindset that I think a lot of people could stand to gain. Yeah. I don't know how her court is doing though. I don't know how her lawsuit is doing. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. I just got outed. Yep. Especially after that guy crashed out in these things. Surprised there are still people. Yeah. Okay. And you know what else I respect? I respect the fact that she hasn't started making porn yet. Any woman, chat, any woman, especially in her circumstance, would probably start doing it. Think Mickey Neko settled? Oh shit. I see. Good. Good for her. That's less stress for her. Yet. No, that's why I said yet. Yeah. 4chaners are still upset at that to this day. I mean, hey man. All I'm saying, I can earn that respect. She earned my respect from that. What Mike? Oh yeah, Aqua. What's Aqua's name again? Her new name? Fuck. Aqua PL. Obviously not this one. Sakuna. Oh yeah, Sakuna. Sakuna CH. How much are you doing? How are you doing? 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Okay, I see. Wasn't there drama about how like Sakuna's artist was like actually a pedophile? I'm not talking about lolly pedophile, but like actual pedophile. Like he actually fucked a minor and shit. Yeah, god damn, that's rough, dude. Her papa was actually like one of the more legendary artists in Japan too. Rima did a video on him. Oh shit, okay. Awesome. Damn. Damn, that fucking sucks, dude. She made a doujin about the victim? Oh, that's fucked up. Did he change her 2D model? Yeah, I mean, I saw the announcement that she did change her 2D model after that. Cause Gao Papa was like fucking talented. God damn. Every company deleted him? I mean, yeah. Who wouldn't at that point, right? But hey, her viewerships are good. Her viewerships are almost the same as Aqua's. In fact, probably even higher. God damn. That's a lot. That's a lot. Good. Is Kumaria still with V4 Mirai? No. No, actually, Sam Ikari. No longer. She goes by Emilia now. And she's an indie. Stupid of him. Yeah, I think I'll watch the Rima video off stream, but like, I wonder what prompted him to make that, to announce it. Like, why? Mel? Oh yeah, Mel. What's Mel's PL again? Oh wait, I know Sabakamata Chloe joined a indie group or something. Yeah, Ruka. Here we go. Yeah, I remember she has an indie group. Or yeah, Rika, Hamamiya Rika. Yeah. So is this her actual sister? Like her IRL sister, or is it just sister by name? I'm curious. Oh. So Ruka actually doesn't earn that much views compared to when she was back at Chloe's. Back when she was as Chloe. I see. Is she lewd? Is she still sex material as she was back as Chloe? Chat? Is she still goonable? That we're asking the important questions here. Is she still goonable? Was she as goonable as Chloe? Any knowers? Fuck clips. Not really? Oh. Let's watch this. Ruka reacts strongly to the name Chloe. Hi. Hi.
ちょっと本気のアマガイのベロベロだとさ、ベロがさ、カメラ追いついてこんないね。ちょっと高速すぎて見えなくなっちゃうみたい。
More yabai than previously. Interesting.
実は違う出し方もできるっていう話したくて。
Ahegao? Do I Ahegao? Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. Wait a minute, I have that toggle. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Hi Nosagi, I'm sorry I saw the VOD. What is the Dizzy concerning stream? Oh, she just streamed and privated it and she was crying. She had a mental breakdown.
アマガイさ、本当にさ、ベロ長いからさ。
Yeah, I can't do it, chat.
せっかくならシリアにしようと思って。で。
Oh!
いいね。着てないみたいじゃん。
Okay.
何を望んでいるのかな。
Okay.
戸惑い。
私の望みは重要ではありません。
聞かないでよ。
Oh!
黒い。
Oh.
チューリングテストを知っている。
Her voice got deep.
形式上のものだ。
Chloe.
アルゴリズムと計算能力の問題に過ぎないんだよ。
はい。
Let's go. He even looked at Ruka. That's cute. Okay. How about Rika? Oh, sorry, wrong spelling. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, she's live. 430 people watching. Ooh, it's not as much as her Hololive viewership. I see. Still not bad. It's not bad. Oh, 666 though. Wild. Who is Shion now? Is Shion even like still streaming? I don't actually remember. I don't remember if Shion was actually is still around. Okay, thank you, Mythicas. Kora Geyu Rowa. Oh, she's a cat. Of course, she's gonna be a cat girl. Does she have her tummy out? Ooh, these viewerships aren't the same as when she was as Shion, but 100% of the cut means more money, so, you know. Do you have tummy? Okay, speaking of Shion, do you guys remember the r/Hololive tummy incident? Do you guys remember that? Fuck, I'm gonna try to find it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, okay. You guys are so young. Holy shit, I'm literally free run right now. So, the tummy incident in Hololive. There was a certain appreciation post in r/Hololive about Shion and her tummy. And that shit got so wild and so like it turned on a lot of neurons from people, right? That it literally started the tummy revolution that you all know it. You might all probably be vaguely aware of. Like Shion or Matsuri? Shion. It was distinctly Shion. It spread to Matsuri. It spread to literally everyone. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find it. Okay. Was it 2022 or 2021? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna. Where is it? Don't tell me they deleted it. Don't tell me they deleted the post. r/Hololive, I'm begging you. Please. Chat. My bookmark isn't working. It's not loading. Oh, here we go. Okay. No. It loaded. This is probably gonna get me in trouble because it's tummy, but I present to you this. This was ancient. Chat. It might not be like it might not be significant to you guys now, but this started a revolution in a degree that I don't think you guys will ever truly realize the impact of unless you were there. Because the effects were subtle, especially this part. See this? The effects were subtle. Suddenly everyone was making appreciation posts. Suddenly every single artist in Twitter wanted more belly. Suddenly, JP artists developed a trend of drawing just exclusively bellies because of this. Because exactly of this post. And it got so popular. I speak of the ancient times, chat. 5 years ago. December 16, 2020. Holy shit. I'm so old. It's been 5 years? God damn. Yeah. Let's see. I want to see some Okay. We have an inspiration over here. Cool. Okay. Inspiration over here. Cool. Next. Not as good as the other ones because those are the main models. Okay. Yeah. That chat started a revolution. Oh, I know this artist. That started a revolution. I am so old, chat. I am so old. Yeah. The appreciation posts went wild. Literally all because of that. Subaru midriff appreciation post. Oh shit, there's a lot more, huh? There was a lot more. I'd rush you on Uo. Okay. Okay, buddy. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Armpit? I want to see the armpit. Ooh. Fascinating. Yeah. 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 Chat. The good old days. The good old days. The end, please. Yeah, man. I mean, what can I say? I'm an old soul. I've been here longer than most people. And you know, maybe a lot of people are too. A lot of people are too. You mean the good old days? Oh, true. You know, chat. There was a fear. You know why back in 2021, 2020, 2022, there was like a fierce thirst for Hololive? It was literally because we lacked porn. We lacked a lot of Hololive porn. I am so sorry. And I'm not, yeah, obviously there's good art, but I'm talking about animated porn. I'm talking about porn that, like, that's moving and shit. We lacked that. We lacked that, rather. Ugh. And now there's like there's a lot right now, and you won't be seeing a bit of my recommendations after the fact. Anyway, chat, we're going to react to one more thing. We're going to act to one video tonight because I actually oh sorry, my roommate starts working in like an hour, and I need to wake her up, and she's remote work. So like, I can't stream when she's at work because I'm gonna disturb the fuck out of her. But last stream, somebody mentioned to me a video about Shoe on Head covering Morning Glory milking farm. So you know what? I'm gonna watch that specific video. We're gonna watch this video from Shoe, okay? Fucking female gooners must be stopped. No. Actually, I disagree with the premise of your video. Female gooners should be encouraged. I'm all about equality. Started watching Aqua in December 2019. Oh shit, Senor Tortillas, you're just as old as I am. Are you sure you don't want to 1 point? Okay, we're gonna make it a little autistic. Yeah. Let's set it like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The reason why I watch this is very much relevant to the male VTuber idea that I talked about one stream back. So, we're gonna go.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Hi.
What am I reading, you ask? Well, just one of the best-selling books on Amazon right now, with millions of sales and almost
1.2. Why do you speak so fast?
20,000 5-star reviews. This book has been absolutely blowing up, especially on TikTok, or Book Talk, as the kids call it. Thousands and thousands of women in...
By the way, Book Talk is a bunch of garbage. I am so sorry. There's very little there's very little value in Book Talk. It's all about, like, dark academia, smut, and gooner stuff like this. And you know what? I respect that. Female gooners and like things that girls want to goon to, no matter how degenerate it is, it should have its own place. But if you guys want literature, do not go to Book Talk. I am so sorry.
Particular, have been raving about this piece of literature. What?
Oh, this is Shoe on Head.
Literature is it, you may ask? Well, Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Hell yeah!
A popular romance novel about a young woman down on her luck who does what every young woman does when facing financial struggle. She starts in OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't degrade herself like that.
Good.
She gets a job jerking off monsters.
Okay. A job jerking off monsters. Okay, look, chat. Is it feminist or non-feminist if you support a girl whoring herself to get money? is that empowering? Or is that empowering, or is that like exploitation? Or what job? Jerking off monsters. Yeah. By the way, my personal opinion, I think that's a fascinating premise. If I would read this if like it actually had a good, I mean, I don't know the story itself, right? But if it had like a good plot, if it actually delved into like themes and shit like that, it would be fascinating. Because like at the same time, have you guys seen there's that movie, there was that one movie, I forgot the movie, where like it was this mute girl that like fucks a fish person, right? But it was a lot deeper than that. Like there were actual themes to follow there. It was basically a commentary about how lonely, or not necessarily lonely, but like people that are out of place, people that are rejected from society can like basically find their own place within the, like it's shit like Shape of Water. Yeah, Shape of Water. Yeah, exactly. If there was a movie version of that, a book version of that, but the premise is that it's a girl for being in a job, a girl whose job is to jerk monsters. So, do you guys know the term do you guys know Zentria? Okay, I'm gonna go get the notepad. Do you guys know Zentria? This is a hentai game that's exactly that premise. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Zatria. No, not Zentria. Zatria. Yeah. If you know, you know. Right? I think this premise explored a little bit more seriously would make for a banger concept. Okay, of course you guys wouldn't know. You're not like tier 10 gooner like I am, okay? Yeah. You're not the same as me. Of course. You're not well informed. You're not literate like I am. You don't appreciate the subtle things in life as I do. I play Cloud Meadow. Cloud Meadow is a basic game. Cloud Meadow even sucks as a game. That is basic. I played Breeding Farm? That's fine, I guess. He says with utmost pride. You only want attractive women in video games because you are a gooner. The women on Twitter whom read this sort of trash. I mean, I think that's hypocrisy. 100%. Yeah. But I'm always in for like any sort of gooner content. It doesn't matter if it's for men or for women. I will always appreciate art in all of its forms. You know what I mean? That's one of my principles.
That's right, the Morning Glory Milking Farm.
I have been reading Morning Glory Milking Farm since last night, and I'm obsessed.
This was a good time.
Okay, buddy.
If this book is trash, then I am a fucking raccoon.
Good.
Give me all of the garbage.
Good.
Eyeballs on this.
I appreciate that.
So good.
I appreciate the honesty.
I regret to inform you that there is a new epidemic. An epidemic that many have yet to discuss. And that epidemic is female gooners.
I hope you're not the type of person that are gonna go on Twitter and shame dudes for gooning.
Now, for those of you unaware, gooner is internet slang for someone addicted to porn. And smut is slang for dark romance novels, otherwise known as porn. Many gripe about the dangers of porn addiction with men, how it can destroy their lives and their relationships, and most men know the material they consume is weird. That is why they are ashamed of it. That is why they delete their browser history.
I am proud of it. Chat, I firmly believe I have a principle. However you like something, you have to be proud of it. You have to be. To me, the concept of a guilty pleasure does not exist. I am proud of the things that I like, and I broadcast that to the world without shame. You know why? Because it's me. Right? It's an expression of what I like and who I am as a person. And I prefer and I like that kind of honesty from other people and from myself. That is why I absolutely hate people who fake their interests or who fake whatever the case might be just because they think it's trendy. Yeah. Like, I fully subscribe to the idea that you have to be cringe in order to be free. Come what these fucking weirdos on Twitter that may insult my likes and my dislikes and what I goon to, these fucking people are ashamed of the things that they goon to. And you know what? I am in a better position than they are because I like and I have like this mental freedom and catharsis and I don't hide it, whereas they face fucking all sorts of they have to stress over the fact that they have to hide their shameful likes and dislikes while I don't. I am free. They are not. Therefore, I win. You know what I mean? I'm proud of Lolly. Oh, you know, yeah.
That is why they go
Superchat,
mode. But these bitches freaks out here. They display
True.
their smut openly in bookstores. They proudly pose in front of their smut collections.
Good.
They
Be
discuss
proud.
their smut openly on TikTok.
Be proud.
They go
100%.
to smut conventions and get choked out by 9-foot-tall shirtless Wendigos.
Oh, okay, maybe not this though. I can imagine that this is creepy for the guy himself.
Now, I know what you are thinking. Shu, isn't this the pot calling the kettle degenerate?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. But have you considered, it takes one to truly know one.
Yes.
You see, women are strange, fascinating creatures.
They
for
are.
centuries, men have tried to figure us out. Our mood is affected by the tides and the moon. We bleed for 5 days and don't die. By painting
True.
my face, I can instantly shapeshift from a 4 to a 6. We are truly...
Okay, do you guys think Shu is hot? I mean, me personally, I think with her glasses on, she is super hot. I like glasses.
mysterious, magical creatures. But one of the most mysterious aspects of women to men is our sexuality. You see,
Yes.
us women are not like those disgusting moids. No, we are sophisticated. We are evolved. We don't watch videos of strangers slapping their sweaty bodies
You like to
together.
read it.
No, we read about strangers slapping their...
Of course you do. I don't know if it was a research paper, but I've read it from a book once. Men are visual creatures, while women are more women are more generally more creative than men. Not in that way, but you know what I mean.
Sweaty bodies together. It's different, okay? You don't understand. It's okay when we do it.
True.
So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the rapidly growing popularity of dark romance on TikTok and the recent dark romance convention that ended in disaster. Let's take a break from all this depressing...
Okay, I'm gonna guess. The dark romance that I'm gonna guess, because I know exactly what these okay, chat, so the reason why I am aware, or like why I can guess these sorts of things, I know a lot of women who are like this. And you know what? They are IRL, by the way, IRL. I'm gonna guess that the convention that went bad is that it's a convention where a bunch of these gooner women converge, and there's a lot of hot guys cosplaying as fucking, I don't know, hot clowns or Pyramid Head, and they're being groped by women, stalked by women, and these people are being forced to accept it because they're men, and how dare they? I am gonna bet you 100% that's what she's gonna talk about. Because I know these types of women, IRL, and it's weird.
Political news and talk about something silly. Not that those political things aren't important, trust me, they are. You should be keeping up with politics and the news when you can. I know it can be difficult to do, but fear not. I have an app for that. So before we get into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to our sponsor, Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers an easy way to read news from all across the political spectrum.
Type of women, aka Vox Akuma. Yeah, dude.
Quick visual breakdown.
I don't know if those exist. Oh, they 100% do exist, brother. They 100% do exist. Look, because I am around a lot of women a little too much, I think I'm more aware of the female behavior more than a lot of people. I've been around them for only 20 fucking years of my entire life, right? All the degenerate, all the good and the degenerate, the decent and the not so decent. Yes. Chat, I'm not bragging. The reason why I'm saying this is I want to provide my qualification as to why I can analyze a VTuber and I can analyze a trend that regarding behaviors like this, and I can instantly pinpoint what's wrong with it, right? And I'm very proud of that because there's not many things in life that I'm good at, but I'm very good at that.
For example, talking about how Trump has been posting a bunch of those sombrero memes, and the New York Post says, White House official behind Trump's hilarious meme war on Dems revealed. And then a left-wing outlet covers the same story, like, as the shutdown continues, a checked-out Trump posts childish memes. Wildly different vibes going on here. I've been using Ground News since 2021. It is
yeah, news do tend up to be like that.
When I wake up, I like...
No, not like a harem. More like most of my family are women. I'm raised by women, and most of my friends are women.
Echo chambers and
not like in a harem. Not like in a harem kind of thing, right? But more so like, I'm just I'm raised in a very specific and not an unusual circumstance.
The QR code here on screen, or use the link in the video description. So thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Right? So let's
You got the women perspective. Yeah, no, exactly. I 100% understand the women perspective.
Book Talk is a very interesting place, and any book fans out there know how it has absolutely destroyed the hobby of literature and just flooded it with absolute slop.
Okay.
Spicy slop. You see, books on TikTok are not rated by how well they are written.
They're written by how they're spice.
They are rated by the spice.
Oh my fucking god, pre-watched. Okay.
Spice mean?
You know what I mean, yep.
It means porn. Spice level is very important to book talkers. How much spice does a book have? What are the spiciest books they've ever read? How spicy is the book they're currently reading? Spice, spice, spice. The spiciest book going viral on Book Talk lately is none other than Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Nascosta. Violet is a typical down-on-her-luck millennial.
Of course her name is fucking Violet. Dude, Book Talk names go fucking wild. It's gonna be Violet, Veronica, Salem, or some bullshit like that. It's these fucking Victorian goth-esque names.
Mid-20s, overeducated, and drowning in debt. Oh my god! She's just like me!
Why are they... Oh, that's important too, by the way. Similar to how, you know how isekais have a lot of these fucking loser men who instantly become level 100 warriors by no effort of their own, and they're just super lucky. Women want to have that relatability factor and will even like make their female protagonists be a blank slate so that the female reader can like project themselves and self-insert. Yup.
On the verge of moving into her parents' basement, when a lifeline appears in the form of a very unconventional job in the neighboring Cambric Creek, she has no choice but to grab it with
both hands. That's cool. I would read that. I would fucking 100%. That would buy me, by the way. Like, okay, this one. Okay, wait. This one. This, I would 100% read a book like this. With this, like, what's I'm gonna call it? Like, elevator pitch? Yeah.
Grab it with both hands. Morning Glory Farm offers full-time hours, full benefits, and generous pay.
Gay? No, it's just funny.
There's only one catch. The clientele is grade A certified prime beef.
Okay.
Oh, God. With the manly, meaty endowments to... Okay.
Okay.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is actually a profound critique of late-stage capitalism.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, dude. No way. No fucking way. A critique on late-stage capitalism. You rub your fucking clit to it, my guy. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not. No, you're not.
And toxic masculinity. In this text, we see that the tingling sensation in her coochie is actually the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution.
I'm so sorry. That is so fucking... I need to watch that video. You can't make this shit up.
This is every fucking bread video to me, dude. This is every Jack Saint video. So I actually read the book myself, and I'm not gonna lie. The 19th Amendment needs to be abolished. So,
good.
Like I said, the story...
19th Amendment, that's the women's right thing, right? Sorry, I can't watch this in 1.25 speed. My ADHD undiagnosed brain gets fucked up. But like, yeah.
Is basically this millennial named Violet, and she gets a job basically working at Big Pharma in Narnia, where they harvest minotaur
semen
milk to make Viagra for human males.
Uh-huh.
And I read the whole thing. Probably gonna be put on some kind of watch list. But listen, this is my job, okay? I'm not out here like selling feet pics or something. What I do is far more dignified and normal. Now, let's take a look at some of these notes.
I get you, brother. I get you, brother.
Big dick and ball.
Good!
At one point, she says the term, and I quote,
What does she say?
The seam of his sack.
Oh,
so I'm reading this, and the whole time
cool.
I'm thinking, like, okay, he probably has, like, a human head, right? He probably, like, looks something like this. Like, you know, just a dude with,
No,
like...
it's a cow. It's a full-blown cow. I mean, we saw the cover. But also, part of the reason why women like this sort of shit is because women like the mystique when their facial features are covered. That's why they like Pyramid Head. They like the ghost mask from Call of Duty. They like clowns. They like anything that can conceal the head because the imagination... when a man has like a very like gruff, hot body, right? But then the face is concealed or like is monstrous, or let's say it's a fucking Lushan from like, you know, The Witcher. That's infinitely hotter to a lot of these women because the imagination fucking flares up, right? It's the novelty of it. Exactly. Oh, sorry.
Horns. Then I see the official artwork.
Yes.
That's a cow.
Yes.
Bro is a cow. Bro is a straight up cow.
That's why Crony likes masks.
Intimate, and it will be like, his hooves clip-clopped.
Oh, Rima?
Hooves will tear up your sheets. And it's like, I'm sorry, his what? At one point, she describes kissing him. And I swear to God, it was more disgusting than anything else described in this book. She's like describing how big and wide his mouth is and how big and like slimy his tongue is. She's like describing the shit and you're just like, that's a cow. I mean,
yeah, but like, women like that though. Why do you think? Chat, do you have any fucking idea who the biggest consumer of the most degenerate tags are in like hentai? Women. Monster porn, mostly consumed by women. NTR, mostly consumed by women. Sexual harassment and rape, mostly consumed by women. I will bring up the stats shortly. Yes, it's always the women. This is why, like, it's an untapped market, I'm telling you. Women, when they are horny and turned on, are infinitely bigger degenerates than men. And you know what? Respect. I like it. I prefer it that way. I prefer the world where women are like that than males.
I mean, we are at a solid 5.5 on the Barbeau scale here.
Good.
This is dangerous territory, folks. She also... f***ers his ass.
Oh, prostate?
She the cow's ass.
Okay,
By
good.
the way, if you want an uncensored version of this video and all my videos, Patreon. Go to Patreon, become a member.
Is that why you
all
like
members
NTRDN? Oh my god, I might have been groomed. Most of my female friends actually do like NTR. So you know what? I may not even really like NTR. I might have been just groomed to like NTR.
The uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me talking about s***ing and f***ing and f***ing a cow's ass.
That's
Is
cool.
that what you freaks want? Anyway,
sure,
I like how in
yes.
this fantasy world, student loans still exist. Like, we can imagine a world with minotaurs and humans in a relationship, but we can't imagine a world without student loans. Sad. Oh, and he has one of those bull rings, like the nose ring theory septum rings. And in this world, that means, like, you're married, but apparently he's divorced. The man is divorced. This is a divorced cow with a cow ex-wife.
True, because you can save the cow, right? Women like that too, because they want approval from other women that this particular male is good. They want the security associated with it, and they want to feel superior to the other women formerly. So
it's deep, folks.
A divorced cow, exactly.
This part, though, has to be when they go on a date. I need to just read this to you. When the bill arrived, she attempted to pull a handful of carefully folded bills from her wristlet before he stopped her. No, that's absolutely not happening. Put that away. She'd not thought about it until the day after their first dinner together, realizing that in mortification that she ought to have attempted to pay her half. What kind of feminist are you? She asked herself. She couldn't remember the last time she'd been out and hadn't paid for her half, including her coffee date with Carson Tinsley. She had come prepared that night, several weeks of her tips smoothed and tucked into her wristlet. But I didn't even offer to pay half the other night and shouldn't have Violet. If the commanding rumble of his voice hadn't silenced
No, it's gonna be Violet, or like something like that.
The heat of his hand dropping to her knee would've. I don't want you to feel like... I don't want you to feel that you don't have any agency here. I might be the one giving
boo-hoo. Okay, you're actually very tame. No, man. No. Boo.
Orders.
Okay.
but you hold all the cards. Your comfort is the only thing that
I
counts
want
with
your
me.
consent.
And if I overstep, I want you to know you can tell me so.
Yes,
That's
queen.
not happening. Don't think I'm unaware we're at different points in our careers. You can say no, you can say you don't want to see me again, you can tell me to stop coming to the farm when you're working. It's dinner, not a down payment of your time. But I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone.
Okay.
So when you're with me, I'm spoiling you.
Uh-huh.
End of story. She was a good feminist, she told herself, and she definitely couldn't be bought. But if he had suggested at that moment that he would have appreciated a blowjob, she would have fallen face first on his
good
open mouth.
Look,
without a shred of
holy
hesitation.
shit! Yeah,
Inside
no,
every-
exactly. Her mouth teleporting into bullcock. Yeah, people like that.
Woman, there are two wolves. Or two bowls. The strong, independent girl boss and the submissive, doting housewife. And in the presence of a masculine man, or a farm animal, she will fold like a lawn chair and instantly return to factory settings.
It's
exactly
dinner, not a down payment for your time. But I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone, so when you're with me, I'm spoiling you. End of story.
Okay.
I said, okay, I highlighted that paragraph for myself.
Okay.
Clean up aisle 5. So that's what I thought of it. But what did other people think of it? What are the reviews on this book? This book has a 4.1 on Amazon
Respect.
with 21,000 ratings and a 3.6 on Goodreads with
Chat. 500,000 people read this. 500,000 women read this. Jesus.
nearly 60,000 ratings. Let's just read some random ones here.
Okay.
Hear me out. A milking good time. Sweet.
No, chat. So, when it comes to analytics, usually only 10% of people, or around 10% of people, comment or leave a review or rate a something, but usually the actual consumer is usually like, again, 10x that. So if there's like 50,000 reviews, most likely 500,000 people read it.
The spice is spicing. I was very leery of starting this because I thought it was just gonna be porn. The plot is pretty good. The plot? Please. This is like the new, I read Playboy for the articles, like, sure you do. This book could kill a Victorian child. 5 stars, I'll never look at a jug of milk the same. I think I'm lactose intolerant now. So that happened. Our eyes will never see the gates of heaven. 1 star, not a helpful guide. This book failed to teach me how to milk a cow.
Chat, it's actually just a roommate, bro. Professor Kane, thank you for the super chat, but it's actually just a roommate. Bros, if I had a girlfriend, I would tell you. I would 100% tell you.
And now my family has no food for the winter. 1 star, accidentally ordered while on pain medication after an operation.
Good!
Gave this to my mom as a joke gift for Christmas. You what? Lesai. Why can't human males be more like—
Why can't— Dude, if a human male was like this, they would be burnt at the stake. They would be ostracized. They would be in jail.
This. Tall, rich, and handsome are no longer enough, boys. Now you have to be a 9-foot-tall creature from Greek mythology with a 13-inch dick. I never want to hear from another person about how they read 100 books in a year if this is the kind of slop they are consuming.
Yep.
Well, Ronald, man detected, this isn't for you.
True.
This is for women.
True.
So take your ass back to Barely Legal Babysitter 5 or whatever the f you watch that is so morally superior.
Didn't you say you wouldn't get, you wouldn't tell if you get a girlfriend last stream? No, yes and no. I'm flip-flopping information because I thought yes, just to protect like my girlfriend's identity, I wouldn't. But at the same time, I want to brag about it. So I changed my mind. I think I would tell you.
This. Let him who is without sin
cast the first stone.
Okay?
Yep.
God bless America. It's great to live in a country where I can casually enjoy cozy erotica about a young woman who milks her way to financial security and true love with a minotaur. This is what freedom looks like.
Yeah!
I intend to fully enjoy it before the Supreme Court takes this right away.
God bless America indeed, dude.
Next. If this is what freedom looks like, I'm really rethinking my stance on freedom, not gonna lie.
I mean,
maybe we should have less of it.
I
All
support
know is
it.
if Donald
I
Trump
support degeneracy like this.
takes the monster porn, we are going to make 2020 look like a picnic.
Yep.
Okay? Bullcock matters.
Hell yeah!
Edit that out. Editor.
No.
Edit that out.
Good.
Women are gonna be picking up Animal Farm now, like, where's the horse cock? Some of you
Yes.
people owe a certain streamer an
Yes.
apology because this book has way too many 5 stars. Some of you are lying. So after buying this book, Amazon has given me a few interesting recommendations. Would you like to see them?
Yes,
I
please.
accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend.
Basic.
That time I got drunk and saved a demon.
Basic.
Gentling the beast.
Basic.
Cupcakes for my orc enemy.
Oh, that's unique. Okay.
Mane of my existence.
Basic.
The gargoyle and the spinster.
Okay.
The widow and the orcs.
Okay.
Courted by the dragon.
Whoa! Okay.
There's something about dragons. Getting it on with gargoyles.
Basic.
Gotten by the gator.
Wow.
Mated to the mountain bear.
Basic.
Oh, so this is why they chose the bear. The billionaire orc.
Whatever. Whatever.
Moth manager.
Yo! See, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Wolves and whipped cream.
Yes.
The wolf in my tavern.
Cool. This is some fucking Skyrim shit. This is the sort of shit Ragnag would make. Anybody who recognizes the name Ragnag, I salute you.
Pounded by produce.
Oh my god!
What? Are these the books the Nazis burned?
My husband only reads finance and sci-fi.
You notice these all titles have a pattern? Yes. Yes.
And so I think it's about time that I introduce him to some real literature. So the first book that I would like to introduce you to is called Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Good.
And it's not a normal milking farm like with cows. What it is it's big, bulky minotaurs, and it's a special type of milking.
What kind of
honey,
milking?
She's his stepsister, and she got stuck in the washer machine again. Women on TikTok are openly, proudly talking about the porn they consume and getting mad at people when they make fun of it. I hereby ban men from reacting to romantasy on TikTok. Best-selling romantasy books like A Court of Thorns and Roses and
No,
Fourth Wing
see,
can
chat,
teach-
you would like to think that people like this, people who have like degenerate fantasies, are gonna leave other people who also have degenerate fantasies and consume these kinds of like fiction alone, but they won't. They absolutely won't, because they're weird like that. Everybody, oh god, I just hate. Okay, yeah.
Descriptions of hot sex. I feel like that's common knowledge, if not their primary purposes.
Uh-huh.
But in recent months, Book Talk has become full of men clutching their pearls while reacting to steamy scenes from these popular female-centered books.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, this is all a massive performance. We live in the age of OnlyFans. The odds are that these men have seen actual porn that defies the laws of physics and God.
I've seen hentai.
Over 90% of men between the ages 16 and 73 watch porn in any random month.
Okay.
There's statistically no way all of these guys are shocked by the sex itself. What they are gawking at is sex from the perspective of female desire.
Okay.
Scenes that depict women coming first and frequently. And what they are surprised by is the women they know love these scenes. In one
No, the reason why fucking we get like not necessarily upset, but okay, maybe upset in certain situations. The reason why we're throwing shit at you is like you are the same type of people that are gonna shit on us for gooning to our shit too. So like, you know, all I'm saying is that if you like degenerate weird shit, you shouldn't judge other people for having degenerate weird shit too.
video, a guy declares, "Now I know why women enjoy book clubs and wine." But his astonishment in itself is astonishing. Like, what do you think adult women were into? Not having sex and drinking
to be
wine?
fair, there are like probably a fair few boomers who are against the idea because this is like not Christian or something.
Grow up. Imagine a group of men sitting around drinking wine, discussing the porn they watch. That is what you guys are essentially doing. It's just
that's what we do.
funny,
Wait,
okay?
that's what we do in this channel though.
Like, it's funny. Are we really going to pretend that a story about a young woman getting a job milking mythical creatures to pay off her student debt is not funny?
It is funny.
If that makes me a sexist, misogynist,
good.
You got me. To act like you are so different and above the other gooners is just, it's silly. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
but you are no
She
different
gets
than
it.
Joe Schmo jorking it to fat booty Latinas in Space 12. You're sitting
That's
there
basic.
all high and mighty.
That's basic. Come on, come up with something worse.
One hand on the book, acting like you're so superior because you can perfectly envision a horse cock spinning 360 degrees in your mind. I'm not impressed.
Yes, exactly. If women like that shit, they shouldn't judge men for wanting to fuck a slime-covered tree that resembles a fucking ass. You know what I mean?
The scenes these men are reading, to many people, myself included, are insanely sexy. But purely in terms of the acts being described, they aren't all that lurid. And as many of the comments on these videos point out, there's much wilder stuff out there. For example, these men have clearly not yet discovered nodding.
For example, these men have clearly not discovered nodding. I know what that is. Dogs do that, by the way. We know what nodding is. Oh, I'm just gonna guess whoever made this don't know their tags. There are not just wilder stuff out there. There are infinitely more wilder stuff out there. Nothing is so basic. Like, what?
A popular term in romantasy right
Dogs
now
do that.
Werewolves whose penises get so swollen after sex, they have to stay inside their partners until the swelling subsides. Oh, honey, that's not a popular trend in romantasy. That's just a thing real dogs do.
Exactly.
You just don't get it. You don't know what nodding is. What are these women reading, bro? What happened to that like, stupid fucking corny Hallmark thing, going home for Christmas to your hometown and falling in love with the cute farmer boy? What happened to that? We used to make fun of that. We truly did not know what we had until it was gone.
That's basic,
now women out
okay?
here fantasizing about getting their asses clapped by demons and werewolves and goblins and ghouls. I remember when 50 Shades...
I'm gonna reveal to you an interesting stat right now. Women are the primary consumers of goblin rape porn. Yes.
of Grey came out and people were like, oh my god, this is so crazy. Women are crazy.
That is basic. That is basic now. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's basic now.
50 Shades of Grey looks like missionary sex through a bedsheet for the sole purpose of procreation compared to the the average woman on TikTok is reading. At least Christian Grey was a human man and not a f***ing dog. You fantasize about dating the quiet, shy, nerdy girl. You know, she's innocent, she's pure, she's not like those other girls, like going out clubbing and hooking up with random men. No, she's at home, curled up by the fire in a blanket, reading a book. Except that book is about f***ing a half man, half bull. Let me let you in on a little secret. The quiet, nerdy girl is way more of a freak than the average hoe. Are you kidding me? It's not even close.
Hell
the average hoe might have a body count of like 15 or so, but the quiet, nerdy girl is fantasizing about getting back shots from Cthulhu. That is at least 100 bodies. Now listen, there's nothing in...
Look, the problem, okay, so I also know a lot of like women that are like that. The problem with like the quiet, nerdy, freaky types is that you might see the stereotype that they are the ones the freakiest in bed, but at the same time, like they are the ones that are also the most reluctant to like get in on it, right? Because a lot of these people, yes, they have weird, freaky imaginations, but they're not comfortable beyond they're not comfortable doing that beyond their imaginations, and they're the ones who has high expectations when it comes to sex. So, and you are never going to truly live up to the expectations that a gooner woman will have. So it's like loss for you.
Inherently wrong with fantasizing, okay? There's nothing wrong with role play. You know, fiction is fiction, right? You know, you're not actually going to
I love you, Shu. I agree.
Sister, right? These women are not actually going to bang a cow. Or at least I hope not. We all know there's a difference between fantasy and reality.
Good.
But what happens when they try to bring fantasy into reality? Well, you get Sinners and Stardust.
Okay, what's this? Oh, so it's a con? What is this?
What in the eyes wide shut is going on here?
Yeah,
Sinners and
it's a
Stardust
con?
was supposed to be a dark romance ball for romantasy authors and fans alike. So what's the big deal? Seems like a fun, sexy time, right? Maybe, if you're a woman. If you're a man, the night may have gone a little differently for you.
Okay.
Alright, y'all, it appears I have to make a post that I'm frankly pretty goddamn upset I have to make. This post is for the readers who don't understand consent and boundaries only. A lot of you may know my good friend Animus. He's attended a signing of mine in the past and obviously is a musical artist.
Okay.
This past weekend, he attended Sinners and Stardust and probably had one of the most heartbreaking experiences. So listen, he's a man, right? But do we think that means it's okay to put your hands all over him without consent?
I did guess it. Literally before the video even started, I did guess it. So he got groped and he got stalked.
Or to put your hands in his waistband or down his pants or touch his dick. Hello? Do we think it's okay to quite literally back him into a corner and touch all over him to
That's what I said.
He literally cannot tell how many hands are on him?
Oh, that's scary.
Do we think it's okay to send him into an actual panic attack because of this?
Oh.
Furthermore, do we think it's okay to interrogate him and insist he detail how he'd kidnap a woman despite him repeatedly saying he wouldn't do that and, you know...
Do not absolutely admit that, by the way. They could be recording, and they could be recording on their like anywhere, and they could like sue you, fucking use that against you. Oh my god.
Oh, that shit is fiction, and then attempt to follow him when he tries to get away. And if that wasn't enough, during the time of this mob, him and another author received notification that an air tag was tracking him, which
stalking. Yep. Chat. That's what I said. Yep.
On his person all the way to his hotel room.
Yep.
They molested this guy until he passed out from anxiety. And then they put a f***ing tracker on him in order to stalk him back to his hotel.
That's what I said.
This guy dressed like a character in one of the romantasy books at this romantasy convention full of women. That is like throwing roast beef into a pit of wolves.
Or a bunch of beefs.
Or in this case, throwing a wolf into a pit of roast beef.
Oh my god, pre-watch. Dude. Shul and I are mind melding right now. Dian, when are you gonna go to the next romantic literal convention? Dude, I have no idea. Holy crap. I'm probably... Look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next ugly bastard fucking convention anywhere. And, I'm gonna drown in pussy. You guys wanna come with? Yeah. We could drown in pussy.
I remember years ago there was this thing called cosplay is not consent. Basically it was a campaign to bring attention to the fact that people at conventions would often come up to women dressed in sexy costumes and just grope and grab them without their consent. Yeah, apparently we have to bring that back because these women did not get the memo. I've been a furry for over a decade and attended a lot of fur cons. Sure, sometimes weird shit happens, but honestly I can't believe the dark romance crowd is out here acting like this. Like me and my buddies in our fursuits are more respecting of consent and bodily autonomy. Get your shit together, y'all. When the furries are calling you out for being freaks,
that's
you need to reflect.
Yeah.
Something has gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Not only were the men at this book talk convention assaulted, but women were also assaulted by women. Multiple women, including a performer, reported being assaulted there as well. Even an author there said she was groped and dragged away from her friends.
Oh my fucking god.
And said no matter how many times she said no.
Oh my god.
My words did nothing. May I remind you, this is a book convention, okay? For books. Literal BDSM clubs are more respectful than this.
Yes.
There needs to be more studies on how this stuff affects women's brains, because clearly some are unable to tell the difference between fantasy and reality. Ivy Lipton, a doctoral candidate in human...
Oh, I'm gonna listen to her because she's hot. I don't care what degree you have. I don't care if you're actually stupid or not. I will listen to you.
Reality actually wrote about this for EV Magazine. I don't know what a doctoral candidate in human sexuality is.
I don't know what that is.
She's hot, so I trust her. Your brain...
Holy shit, Shrew and I are mind melding. We're actually like... We're in the zone, dude. Pre-watched. Holy shit. Holy shit.
On orgasms isn't neutral. Dopamine release during climax is a powerful conditioning agent. What you repeatedly fantasize about becomes necessary for arousal. If your erotic imagination centers around abuse, monstrous violence, and submission to non-human entities, your brain is reprogramming itself to crave just that. It's not empowerment, it's neural...
I feel like this is obvious. Is this not obvious? Well, I mean, I guess if you're like 16 or like you're a teenager, this wouldn't be obvious, but like I feel like any adult knows this. But maybe not. You know, there's a lot of people who are not that, like, aware of, like, biology or, like, just general human behavior. Yeah.
Plasticity at its darkest. Scientists, psychologists, and the general public often state that men are visual and women are emotional. When it comes to sex, men can be turned on instantly by a sexual image to start their mood, and women need to be turned on emotionally to get in the mood. So it stands to reason that porn for men is visual and porn for women is in the mind. I'm not equating...
Yeah. So I've read, I don't know if it was a book or a research, but yeah, I've read exactly something that parrots the same sentiment. So I agree.
Smut novels, because one is a video of two people actually having real sex, and the other is, well, just words on paper. I'm, however, talking about the effect on the consumer. We know watching porn is bad for the brain. That's been proven and only rejected by gooners who don't want to give it up. But is reading smut bad? You might say, duh, that's the whole point. Okay, fair enough. So let me rephrase. Is reading smut harmful? Should we shame people for things that are wrong, immoral, or harmful? In my line of work, I've been told many times that shame has no place in sex. But if I use my brain for 2 seconds, it's clear that line of thinking is nonsense. Incest should be shamed, bestiality should be shamed, pedophilia should be shamed. I'm not equating monster smut with these things, but there are 50 shades of gray, so to speak, along the spectrum of harmful. Conditioning your brain and body to associate pleasure with monsters, slavery, or sexual violence is not healthy.
That is why you consume everything in moderation, okay? Yep. You don't expose yourself to the extremes of the internet at a young age because that becomes your baseline. See, this is why I don't want fucking minors in the internet, chat. 100%.
Basically, they're cooked. Like,
women
are cooked. They are frying their brains with this stuff. It's
True.
A pipeline, right? It's like the infamous evil alt-right pipeline. You know, you start watching Shoe on Head, owning the feminists in 2015, and then in 2025, you're hailing Hitler, right? You know, it's the alt-right pipeline.
I love how self-aware she is, dude. Because as far as I remember, a lot of people were shitting on Shu for being like not feminist enough or not like not leftist enough or something, and that confused the fuck out of me because I've watched a lot of Shu's videos and it's like her opinions were. I'm not necessarily gonna say basic, but her opinions are informed and has common sense. Right? Like it's something that has common sense would have. Right? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
And this one's like, you're reading Morning Glory Milking Farm, and the next thing you know, you're Mrs. Hands, right? Just say no. Just say no to monster porn. But why is monster smut...
Okay, that I disagree. I think you can consume a lot of monster porn, just in moderation.
So popular with women in particular. Like, you rarely see the opposite, and when you do, it's just like a girl with cat ears and fangs.
That's
or
cool.
Like
That's cute.
10-foot-tall dummy
That's also good.
Vampire with giant titties. Meanwhile, women are like, I want to f the pollution monster from Fern Gully. So people
valid
on Reddit
too, by the way,
asked this very question. Let's see the responses. Why do you guys like monster romances? Asking for a friend. Several reasons. 1, human men are quite often terrible. Romance books with human men are already partly fantasy, but monsters just takes the fantasy bit further.
Okay, but how though? Monsters are just as terrible. No, look, no. I think why women want to consume monster fantasy is because they think they can fix the monster. 100%. They think that they can convince this fucking weird ass like creature of the night, this ugly but has like a conventionally attractive almost humanoid build with a huge fucking schlong, that eating people is bad, burning villages is bad, and that you shouldn't do that or I'll get upset. And then the monster changes his ways to, like, basically women think that they can fix the monster. So that's just it.
2, it's sort of human nature to imagine relationships with paranormal beings and creatures.
I agree.
We've been doing it in literature and art for centuries.
I agree.
It's just gotten a lot more graphic now, lol. 3, unique body forms / parts and so many different kinds of
That's a
scary,
yep.
mean, terrifying creature is sweet to her. Kind takes care
No, it does not. You just want it that way.
Of her, protects her, works hard to be gentle, etc. Maximal escapism, minimal association to real-life assholes, the patriarchy, misogyny, and oppression of women, etc., etc. Because the monsters are less dangerous than dating actual men.
No, see, this is weird. This is weird to me. This becomes the what the fuck? Who hurt you kind of territory. You know what I mean?
As a fat woman of color,
I love how Shu laughed at that. As a fat woman of color, she fucking snickers like, okay.
Contemporary and even fantasy romances are hard to click to because they are almost always about thin white women and just too realistic. And romance in real life is not always attainable for fat women / women of color. In Monster...
I don't think that matters. In Monster Alien Romance, though, my size doesn't matter. You literally have the woman's shape on the cover page. I think he's just coping. No.
Alien Romance, though, my size doesn't matter, and it's easier to get into that headspace and enjoy it. I'm sick of the men on Earth and looking for some variety.
Okay.
Non-humans haven't betrayed and hurt me, so they feel like a safe haven, if that makes sense.
60% of Redo of Healer fans and readers are women. Yup. Yup.
Plus the unusual dick. Monsters have big, fun-shaped cocks. I love some bizarre peen. Unique genitalia.
At least some of these people were being honest.
I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. A lot of women's smut, especially monster smut, is about submission, domination, forced breeding, non-consensual consent. The women are like conquered and taken and overpowered by these monsters. And I think many of these women are reading these books containing monsters and not men because masculinity and dominance in men has been completely demonized in modern society. But the truth is, many women still crave it. You see, the monsters in these stories have those, like, dominant masculine traits that women like so much.
Women just want to tame them, yes.
But they're not human men. They have all these traits women desire without the problematic baggage human men bring. Without being the men they hate or have been told to hate. It is the perfect guilt-free slop. But they don't just want a wild dominant man. They want to tame a wild dominant man.
We're mind melding. That's literally what I said.
Similar to when a man sees an art hoe with a nose ring, you can save her from her daddy issues. You can do it. It definitely won't backfire.
Me too. Yes, I can fix Rusha chat.
With many women, there's this desire for, like, danger and aggression, but also the desire to tame that danger and aggression.
Yeah, exactly.
The desire to be that special woman who can melt his...
See, chat, these are so obvious. Well, at least to me, it's so obvious, but it's like... Are people, is this surprising information for you, for a lot of people? It shouldn't be.
Heart. You see, my dragon boyfriend could rip me to shreds and kill me instantly, but he won't because he's nice and he loves me. But honestly, at the end of the day, just like the video I made about the anime girl in a wheelchair where men were saying, this is the average male fantasy, and a bunch of women were like, you wanna rape a disabled girl? When in reality, it was just a distilled manifestation of the average male fantasy, which is to protect and provide for a sweet woman and save her. This is like basically the flip of that, right? This is just the distilled manifestation of the female fantasy. Men are seeing this and they're saying, what do you mean you want to milk a minotaur? When in reality, it's just to have a big, strong protector and provider swoop you up and save you. And like I said in that video, they're basically both the same fantasy. This is a tale as old as time, the princess being saved from the dragon by a knight in shining armor, whether the dragon be a wheelchair or student loans, you know? But in this case, the woman is being f***ed by the dragon, and the knight sits in the corner and watches or something, I don't know. Maybe it's not that deep. There are some hungers better starved than fed. And maybe as women, for the sake of society, we have to starve our hunger for minotaur p***ness.
No, it's fine. Okay, so I agree with everything Shu said, except the part that we should stop this. No, I fully support this, by the way. No, I fully support this. I think you should be allowed to goon to whatever you want.
Yeah, that's the
video.
That's the moral of this video. So what...
okay.
What do you guys think? What is your theory? Why...
Okay. Do you guys know a little video game named Thornson? Do you guys know what's Thornton? I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Thornton. Look it up. Look at the Google images. You might probably know what this game entails. I can 100% guarantee you most of the audience of this game, or most of the players in this game, are women rather. Yes. To give you, if you guys don't want to, I'll explain it. It's basically a game where you are a priestess or some kind of like I guess like some kind of holy missionary or something sent to this land to purge it out of corruption and shit. And you fight monsters, right? Snail monsters, goblins, wall monsters, tentacle monsters. The merchant actually does something to you. Dragons, bulls, dogs. Like dogs with like scabs and wounds, by the way, blood fucking everywhere, and spiders and shit like that. And the art is gorgeous. A lot of women are 100% playing this game. It's one of those games. It is one of those games. Yes. It's just like how it is in the modern male fantasy where we want to let go of our masculine responsibilities and we want to be manipulated. We want to choose a sloth demon over an actual wife. A lot of women feel the same way when it comes to like their sexuality. You know? Like it is still part of the female condition to want to be dominated by a man. Doesn't matter what the man is, what that man looks like, as long as that man can fulfill their emotional and like mental cravings, doesn't matter. You could be a demon for all they care. Doesn't matter. What's the title again? I'm gonna send it in the chat again. That's the title. I don't care how you want to figure out what the game gallery of that game entails. You can go look at it at X videos or like the Rule 34 video site or something like that. It doesn't matter. You look at that video, you know exactly what I'm gonna be talking about. Yep. Hunipop looks tame compared to Thornsin. Oh, I mean, I guess, okay. Thornsin is like a more recent example, but I guess if we want to look at a more classic example, Sinistrar. Sinistrar is 100% one of those games. God damn it. I wish I could find stats for like these games specifically. I don't even know if I typed it correctly. Sinistrar. It's Sinistrar, right? Yeah, Sinistar? Sorry. Sinistar. I'm such a... sorry, Sinistar. Yeah. For some reason, I read it as Sinistrar. I am so... stupid. I'm so sorry. Audience. Can I find the demographic? Damn, I really want to see the stats for these games just so I can prove a point. But, yeah. It's the end of the hour? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Okay. Well, chat, I guess I have to go in a bit, okay? I'm gonna have to go in a bit. I have to. I am so sorry. I want to stay for a bit longer, but my roommate has to work in a bit. I have to wake her up. But yes, we will continue this discussion and continue a lot of our react videos on the next stream. Yes. So, I am so sorry, chat. I hope you've been entertained and you learned a little something from my stream. Yep. So, I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.